What is good, royal family? We up in the building, okay? We got some stuff to go over. But before we get into it, we will be looking at or listening to, my bad, a song called Creep with Gucci Man, 21 Savage, Offset, Quavo, Gunna, Moneybag Yo, and Lil Baby. Let's go. Oops, never mind. I have to put it on the screen. It's been a minute, y'all. Bear with me. Okay. That's what we listening to on the come in. Let's get it.
No, I'm not into pity pit. No, I'm not into internet. Get a young nigga, go scratch that. Coming up on enough, he won last year. My wrist, forget it blasted. My bitch, fleet with the lashes. My gang, they put you in caskets. We kill them with whips and fashions. We're playing the biz, the rap on smash. Pulling out of the mansion. In the method, we're lasting. But the demon and cat is the casket. You think it's a fantasy? The way that my salary cap. Me and go out, we be laughing. They wanna be partners again, they relapse.
Man, I seen it from a mile away. They trying to get some clout. I know what you about. I know without a doubt. I drop the top. I know it's one. Don't need to cut it out. The money, what it's bout. My bitch back house a house. I shine too hard up at folks without even open my mouth. I needed folks. They left me dead. They keep me. I was down. Pick myself up off the ground. The Gucci bail me out. My bankroll is on got right now. So sick can't leave the house. Some leeches tried to ride my way, but all of them wiped out. My house so big, I got lost, couldn't even find my way around. Some haters play some games with me, but now they in the ground. Dirty money, Gucci, man, no hundreds in the ground.
Hey, all my stones single, man. They ain't with the mingling. Them to smash the whole club, but we ain't with that kiki shit. Walk me on that Mickey shit. My whole clip poppin', looking at the robbers like, y'all ain't finna take shit. Bless your boy, amazing shit. Yeah, jeweler ain't a bonus. Crazy diamond bracelet, I'm jealous of my own wrist. You ain't spend a million yet, you probably wanna be with this. Make your looks compete for us, we keep on copying these since.
Don't got a heart, but fuck it, I'm paid. Lil' A be the body, he fresh out the cage. I'm still a same nigga from minimum wage. They tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J. I told her get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it, bitch, you played. Wanted a diamond choke as soon as her time was over. Bitch, you played. She wanna ride the Rover. Told her Uber was close. Bitch, you crazy. She tried to show out in public, I cut the bitch off like it's nothing. Bitch, you played. She must've thought I was stupid, I knew she was fucking my cousin. I don't got a cold, I'm sipping on hat, take a deuce of that yellow. I'm straight out the project. First nigga played with me, he got shot at. 100 some shots, flipped the car, that's a car wreck. I really don't need to be speaking on it, but fuck it, you know how I be when I get what? High off the motherfucking medicals. Up there, get in the booth and go federal. They copy my style, I had to go get that. Give me that. Like, boy, get my motherfucking shit back. She wanna chill, but this ain't no kickback. Pass it to my teammate, I assist that. Straight to the jet, then I'm gone. Land in a new time zone. Out of the all the hoes press, niggas looking stretched, they can't accept that I'm on. I don't got a heart, but fuck it, I'm paid. Lil' A be the body, he fresh out the cage. I'm still a same nigga from minimum wage. They tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J. I told her get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it, bitch, you played. Wanted a diamond choke as soon as her time was over. Bitch, you played. She wanna ride the Rover. Told her Uber was close. Bitch, you crazy. She tried to show out in public, I cut the bitch off like it's nothing. Bitch, you played. She must've thought I was stupid, I knew she was fucking my cousin. Bitch, you played.
She out here wide and telling her friends I'm buying a flying a bitch, you child. I never mind them, I'm getting mine. I'm running the flyers, got no style. Pop my shit, roll truck my drive. That's like Blix ain't been no copy. Yes, my teeth, I come through smiling. Brand new land, we come through wide. Couldn't get it up, now this shit just piling. Everybody drip, turn the hood to an island. That name rich, first name not riding. They my hit, can't claim that body. They my whole damn showing my side. Wish I would take a little whole shot. Soon as I do it, it's foreign and copy. Still in the hood, I can never get caught.
I got a heart, but fuck it, I'm paid. Lil' A be the body, he fresh out the cage. I'm still a same nigga from minimum wage. They tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J. I told her get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it, bitch, you played. Wanted a diamond choke as soon as her time was over. Bitch, you played. She wanna ride the Rover. Told her Uber was close. Bitch, you crazy. She tried to show out in public, I cut the bitch off like it's nothing. Bitch, you played. She must've thought I was stupid, I knew she was fucking my cousin. Bitch, you played.
This thing I wanna real bitch, got this smoker, this ain't no Obama. Checks off Atlanta, feminist on the hammer. I say that we're on an India pajamas. Couple of smoke, but I went got that sick when they back to the truck. Got respect for my brother. CIP chip on with Dookie, we slamming that slack, get that slack. We don't care about no stroller. Put that shit on, put that shit on the map, get a track, and I bought a few homes. Spent the 650, rose colored in the village. Then I went, man, she gone. Thought us keep on. This on my fucking pandemic. Must be too rich, I can't feel it. Can't tell them to kill it. They tryna cut out the city. These niggas suited and chillin'. Rappers mad, all in they feelings. Fucking they bitches. So, drop top, talking like pimpin'. Put down my wheels like it's it. On my life, I just wanted a minute. What's on your wrist with your million? With a Uzi when I'm out in Philly. Don't show you up with no pity. This time around, we want all the money. 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 26 bitches and all the money. Watch your name, wrists and all them better. We the real big dogs and y'all some better. Y'all see it. And like you, bitch, you don't take care of your people. Those the type niggas that can't get a feature. Number fucking hoes under the bleachers. You don't hit like a beacon. Who the fuck said it was cheap to keep it? Wake up, get so fresh, I thought it was Easter. A lot of these rappers just follow the leader. Left in on my lap, but I got a few Nina. Look at my chest, you gon' see Aquafina. Look at my bitch, got a fat as like Tina. Fuck the constant adjustment subpoena. It's hot on my block, check your top like a Stevie. Everybody shop, ain't got no screws on the watch. Ain't got no screws on the watch. Got up when it dropped. In school, I had drugs in my socks. We had a love for a lot. This time around, we on all the money. This time around, we want all the money. This time around, we want all the money. This time around, we want all the money. 26 bitches and all the money. Watch on their wrists and all them betters. We the real big dogs and y'all some betters. Y'all some betters. This time around, we want all the money. This time around, we want all the money. This time around, we want all the money. This time around, we want all the money.
I'm sipping on purple, no bacon. I put them racks on the plate. I did. Say you want smoke, we gon' come where you stay. Take my gun everywhere, I'm from the A. We call it Thotty, you call him the bait. Every nigga try me, quit on tape. Nigga playing tough, got hit with the Drake. Rich and paranoid in the hills with the cake. Nip it in the bud, I check that. The bitch in the bird in my lap with her neck at. Pull up in your hood, we'll stretch that. The little nigga starve, we send him a cap at. First time owner, no car fat. We got the same kind of guns like Star Trek. Don't need no keys to start that. So many hoes in the car, man, part that.
Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. I just spent $20,000 on the street. I went white diamond, pink diamonds in the teeth. Smoke on the private, on the island, on the beach. I could turn your block into hydraulics for a fee. Water on my neck and wrist, looking for the reef. I come from the north, but I got shooters on the east. Outside, got me burnt, I could barely speak. Money you ain't never earned, practice what you preach. Me and Metro once again, know how this shit go. Told my young nigga not to spend, he go use some bones. I got 20,000 friends, now that I got on. Way before I signed the dealers, trapping on some phones. I can't trade nobody no more. Mama told me cut him off, she see he act a hoe. I got 10 of them, I'ma stand on every toe. 10 on every nigga, and they taking niggas' souls. Like the boogeyman, shows in Amsterdam, $1 million lounge. Man, I thought he was my twin till he showed his hand. I done ran my millions up, I pass all over, man. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Night vision, I can see the ox when they high. Man, I feel alone, but this how it gotta be. Man, I would be lying if I say I missed the three. Nights I wanted to cry, why them niggas blaming me? I don't want no sorry, nigga, the pain I feel uneasy. I'm like I spending by my brother, take that shit been eating. I can't get no peace when I be sleeping, seeing demons. They smile on my face, but they don't know that I've been scheming. Don't nobody starve. Everybody eat, hold her still like a guitar. We were running in the street. I think she a star, put Chanel on her feet. Diamonds of the par, when we step back, go to eat. Swimming with the sharks, it get dark in the sea. When you're living large, got your hands out for free.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Okay, period. We up in the building. What's good, y'all? Let me run down the list real quick. Okay, shout out to everybody. We got Grim Reaper in the building. Okay, we also got Jay. And yes, that is Imam Bashir with the ponytail in his head, okay, on the thumbnail. We're going to be talking about that situation or whatever that Saneter claims that he exposed. But let me, greet everybody as they come in. What's good, Cedric? I see you up in here. Chris, MVP motherfucking Harris, okay? And Grim Reaper again. What's good, Jazz Williams? My bad. Nazari up in the building. Much love, sis. What's good, Sincere? I see you in the building, sis. I don't know who DJ Craig is. Maybe I'm just having a brain fart right now, but I'm not familiar. I don't know if I know that name, but, rest in paradise to him. What's good, Blood Money? What is good? Missouri again. All right. El Monte in the building. Unseen motherfucking soldier up in the house. We got Texas Bama up in the building. We got Romello up in the building. Okay. Coco, I see you up in the building. And Jay Snakes. Now, Royal family, I have missed the fuck out of y'all, okay, period. Y'all know sometimes my job holds me motherfucking hostage up in the building, okay, or wherever we at. But I, been going through a lot behind the scenes. If y'all don't know, we gonna get into some of that. They tried to take my motherfucking whole channel down, not one video, not just one video, the whole motherfucking demonstration, okay? Now, they always talking about how I don't have hair. This is my natural hair, okay, period. I do got some, uh deep conditioner in there, whatever. I'm trying to deep condition my hair, child. I don't got the little, plastic bag over it or whatever. But this is my off day and I kind of had to cram a lot of stuff into it. So this is my natural hair. And I just wanted to point that out. Not to be petty or whatever, but I did just get a trim. They cut 3 inches off, I believe. And I was feeling myself or whatever. You got to get them split ends cut, y'all. It had been a minute since my last haircut. Normally, one of my family members cuts my hair and stuff like that. And I just really was not having time to even go get my hair cut. Like, ain't that crazy? So, I just thought that, since I was in there, I was like, well, if I'm deep conditioning, can't really, put a wig on or whatever, I'm sure you can, but I was just like, you know what? Let me come in my real hair. Okay. So, we going to talk about a lot of things today. Let me refresh my screen. Okay. So, like I said, okay, they tried to take down my whole channel. Proof right here, which also appears in the end of this edit that we will be looking at today, which is an hour and 19 minutes and 50 seconds. Now, as you see in the first one, it says that they reviewed my page and they found severe and repeated violations of spam, deceptive practices, and scam policy. So they took my channel down, okay? I ended up finding out that they took my channel down within about 7 minutes. I just happened to, get the the email. They send you an email with this information in there. I ended up just seeing it come across my cell phone screen, and I'm glad that I did. Immediately, I appealed it because there's no spam, deceptive practices, and scamming going on my channel. So I was definitely confused, and I left them a very detailed, summary of what's going on, basically, right? Then not too long later, right? And I didn't know that they had put my channel back up, but I was in here, downloading everything, because when you appeal, if they take your channel, when you appeal, you automatically in this case, I don't know if it's every case or whatever, but I'm sure it's every case, but they allow you to your channel to, you to still access your channel, even though people can't find your channel. So I was at that time downloading every video that I didn't already have in a hard drive, right? So then when I was completely done, which it took me probably about an hour or whatever, right? I also cleaned up some of my other channels or whatever and things like that, right? And when I was done, probably about an hour after I was done, so about 3 hour mark, they had reviewed my channel and decided that it did not violate any terms of services that they had. And under here, under the second one, you'll see that it says we have lifted the suspensions of your account, meaning that Google account, far as YouTube, this one that we're on now, would have been null and void. I would have been able to still access my Gmail, but I wouldn't have been able to go live here because there would have been no channel. It would have been suspended for a year. However, they definitely reversed that, okay? Period. And then another thing, right? In this edit, because I didn't put it in here, I heard about it, but I didn't have the proof. So I was like, I'm not going to like just say that this happened and not have the proof. Well, a royal family member that told me about what I'm going to show you ended up sending me the proof after this video. I just got this proof today. Now, Judah's going to claim in here that he was gone for 2 weeks because he was just chilling, enjoying his family or whatever. But that's not the truth. See, what had happened was Judah was flagged down, not by me, by somebody, right? Who sent me these screenshots. Now, on the first one, you see that it says, "Thank you for reporting videos you find inappropriate. The video that you reported to us on September 21st, 2024 has been removed or restricted from YouTube." Now, if you don't know, if you flag down a video, somebody had told me about this, but if you flag down a video, you get to go and check on the status of your flag that you submitted, right? So you see that blue box down there at the bottom. And when you click that blue box, this is what came up. The shorter, long, one where it says reaction, Saneter exercise, or whatever the fuck, right? That was Judah's video where Saneter went in on the dumpster, the little garbage channel that he has, and tried to show where me and Neo X had argued one time. Me and Neo X have only fell out one time on a live stream, and that was over a year ago, right? We both went our separate ways until we were able to come together, which is not what happens over there around to the HOK, okay? But you will see that the video was removed for harassment and bullying. Now, I did not flag that video down. As I stated, one of the royal family members had clearly flagged it down and sent me the proof of it. So I just wanted to, put some clarification on that. Now, he had already had allegedly one warning. So yes, he was away from YouTube for an additional week. And yes, he did try to bring back his other channel, his bigger channel, right, with 1,000 subs or whatever. But, there's no content popping up. I don't know if he has it on private or what. But that his leave of absence was not because he had to work or because he just decided that, sometimes it's healthy to be off of YouTube for a minute or whatever, right? No, he wanted to go live, at least for a portion of those days, and was unable to. Okay. Now let me read some of these. Okay. I missed y'all too. I swear I did. I was like, damn, man. But while I was away, traveling and stuff like that, far as the job thing goes, I definitely brought my editing software with me and my laptop. Okay. And we're going to go through some of it today, but I do have a couple of true crime situations that I do want to bring forward. I still have to complete the edit of those videos, but there's one specific case that really, really bothered me. Okay. And we'll be talking about that soon. What's good, Leonard? I see you up in the building. Much love. Yeah, they some fucking haters. They try to get rid of my whole channel, y'all. That's crazy. But shout out to YouTube, right? Because they know what's going on. Facts, Leonard. Whack ass niggas. Period. So if y'all don't know, in my opinion, Saneter and Judah Naz, right? It's given Brokeback Mountain. It's definitely given, so anyway, I changed Judah Naz's name to BBL Natzarah of the Brokeback Mountain. Okay, period. So that's his name. And if you didn't know, they got into it recently and things like that, which is included in this video. They got into it about a debate and stuff like that. But first up in the edit, we do have Saneter, right? Coming across talking about he had just found out about what Imam Bashir said. What was that? It was in 2018, right? And we'll be talking about that today. All right. See, the funny thing is, Saneter tried to come in here like he was doing something good for the community or whatever, but he low-key used my sister's video. exposing Imam Bashir from 2018. I believe it was October 18th. The proof is in here. And what I did was in the edit after Sanet is done with his part, it kind of states, that there was more to that video. And I said, let's look at what he didn't show. What I decided to include was the original footage in the video in the exact order that it appeared. And I want you to also remember and listen to when Sanetta says, see, they start the video off talking about the Imam Bashir's over on Sanetta Studios. That was not the beginning of the video, okay? So we're going to go through it today, period, point blank, and I'm in my natural state, okay, period, besides, some deep conditioner. So, it's going to curl up a little bit when it starts to get a little drier, and I'm going to rinse it out and things like that later on, child. Okay? So, we will be in the building for this day, okay? And like I said, I do want to do a live stream on a true crime situation. I do gotta complete that video and things like that, which was what I was gonna go live with at first. But then I saw all these shenanigans. We're like, what is going on over here? So we're gonna talk about it today. Without further ado, we are going to look at the latest live stream, not live stream, edit called Sanetta exposed one of his pedomon. If you don't know what a pedomon is, it's a pedophile, right? Sanetta and BBL Natzarah of Brokeback Mountain break up. They broke up, y'all. Okay? So we're going to talk about it today, okay? Because it was a lot of shenanigans. Anyway, let me shut the fuck up and let's get into it, y'all. Let's go.
Come on over
Now,
to the
another thing that I forgot to mention, right? They say that I have a filter when I go live, right? They claim that this ain't my natural beauty. Well, to prove my point, also, I forgot to mention this. I put a filter on Sanetta's face, right? And the filter also adhered to Imam Bashir's face. Was not intentional, but really, I don't give a fuck, right? Hence to why I put a ponytail on his head. But anyway, I want you to notice when Sanetta touches his face or puts his arm up or moves to the side, and something else is in front of him, the filter is going to go away, proving that I don't use a filter when I go live. Anyway, let's continue.
dumpster, y'all. I got some trash to take out. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. The link is in the chat. Come on over to the dumpster. This is serious. This is alert. Y'all gotta, I don't know what's going on. I came across a video that was done years ago. Years ago, y'all. I don't know how it got past me.
I came across a video that was done years ago. Years ago, y'all. I don't know how it got past me.
I came across a video that was done years ago. Years ago, y'all. I don't know how it got past me.
I'm saying I do not know how this video got past me. Check. Word, this is crazy. Come on over to the dumpster. But I want y'all to be the judge. I'm not calling him nothing. I want you to see it.
But I want y'all to be the judge. I'm not calling him nothing. I want you to see it.
But I want y'all to be the judge. I'm not calling him nothing. I want you to see it.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, we got a, man, damn, bro. Woo. Y'all got to hear this for yourself and see it for yourself so you don't say, Sanetta, you're lying on them. Y'all know when I come, I play they stuff so y'all can hear them.
Y'all got to hear this for yourself and see it for yourself so you don't say, Sanetta, you're lying on them. Y'all know when I come, I play they stuff so y'all can hear them.
Y'all got to hear this for yourself and see it for yourself so you don't say, Sanetta, you're lying on them. Y'all know when I come, I play they stuff so y'all can hear them.
I play their voice, right? So y'all can hear them.
I'm glad that you like it, Leonard. I did it to prove a point, but I actually like it as well. You know, his makeup is on fleek. I'm telling you, in them little contacts that he got in, child, adorable. Notice his horns are trying to poke through the Make America Great hat. Not to, throw shade on Trump or nothing like that, but I'm just saying.
Them. you gotta, excuse me, man, especially me, man, because anytime you bring these dudes on your platform, you don't know who these people are or what their mindset is. Just because they've been on your channel or on your platform, they say, oh, Saneter had them. These are Muslims, y'all. And I'm not saying all Muslims are like this, but this is the Muslim teaching that he goes by. Not all.
And why wouldn't you say not all Muslims, Saneter? Because you would lose half of your following.
Muslims. And so these are his teachings. I want y'all to hear this. I'm taking out some trash, but this got to be told because people will try to say, oh, because he was a member, he's over there. No. We're taking the trash out. Check. We gotta, excuse me. So let's get started.
Not Goth Netter. I'm dead.
Call the queen right quick. Make sure the queen is tuned in.
Watch this, y'all.
Hey, baby, you live. I want you to hear that. You're live. People hear you. I'm just letting you know I'm on a dumpster right now in case you wanted to tune in to see what was going on. Because this is something new. I don't think you knew this, so I'm on a dumpster, all right?
Oh, yeah, but...
I'm on a dumpster. The people can hear you. We live.
My mom is on the phone.
Oh, man. All right. Tell Mama I'm going to call her. Hey, Mama, I'm going to call you back. I can't talk right now. I can't. Okay, Mama. All right, Mama. All right.
This is something...
Not Cough Netter. Chris, I'm dead. I am dead. Shout out to Chris and also thank you. You know why, right? But why would Nepa? Okay, so Saneter calls Nepa to get her over here. Over there. Talking about it's some new stuff. This is not new. This was from 2018. Receipts are in the video later on, right? But why would she then? He stated that he's on his garbage channel. Why would she then say, oh, my mom is on the phone. She wanted to talk to you. This nigga just told you that he's live and they can hear everything you're saying. And you still talking about my mom wants to talk to you. Now he's going to act like him and her mother are so fucking close. But for those that know, you know, they're not close. And Saneter went at her and her mother on several occasions, right? You know, a few times the mother and her definitely several times, her meaning Nepa. But this shit is just weird as hell. Like, it's weird to me, child.
I don't think you knew this, so I'm on the dumpster, right? I'm on the dumpster.
Like, you know them people that try to like, okay, they dating somebody, mainly this is women that do this. They're dating a man. So they try to get the man more interested in them by, you know, bringing in their family and all this and that. The mother knows that this man put his hands on her daughter, but still has no problem with them being together, which is weird as fuck. She also knows that this man is legally married to another woman and she supports that. Like, that's crazy.
People can hear you, you know. Oh, man, all right. Tell Mama I'm going to call you. Hey, Mama, I'm going to call you back. I can't talk right now. Okay, Mama. All right, Mama. All right.
Because this is something new. I don't think you knew this, so I'm on the dumpster, all right?
Oh, yeah, but...
I'm on the dumpster. The people can hear you. Read out.
My mom is on the phone.
Oh, man. All right. Tell Mama I'm going to call her. Hey, Mama, I'm going to call... Mama, I'm going to call you back. I can't talk right now. I can't... Okay, Mama. All right, Mama. All right.
Man, Nepa, I just told you I'm on the dumpster. And you gonna bring Mama on the phone? Not now, Mama. I love you, Mama, but not now. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you, man. I don't want Mama on the phone when I'm on this stuff right here. I hope Mama don't tune in, man. Come on, Nepa, man. The only reason why
this nigga is a damn fool talking about Mama. Oh, damn, Mama, what the fuck? Like, he don't even like her.
I found this video, and it's crazy. So when I found the video, I automatically started thinking about how he was dogging me and how he was just going in on me.
So that is the only reason why you're calling out Imam Bashir. And I don't remember if he said it yet, but he's going to claim that this video was 8 years old, again proving that Saneter cannot do basic math because 2018 October, we're in October. So in 4 days, this video that he's going to show, this portion of this video, will be 6 years old. But he's talking about 8.
Because he was considered the punching bag of the HOK. And so I'm like, wow, this dude really dogging me because he gets beat up, lying, talking about I edit videos. And so Bashir thought that I was editing his part out and I was cutting his part out. I told him, I said, yo, my man, the camera cuts off. It didn't cut off on me. It cuts off on everybody. I don't need.
So he just said it didn't cut off on me. It cuts off on everybody. So what?
need to edit your words for polite to beat you. You was considered the punching bag of the HOK. People practice on you. But he run around talking about how I had to edit him for polite to beat him. Can y'all understand? Come on, man. Be real. So let me show you.
I just sped past his comment. In her mama's defense, if you birth a psychotic narcissist who will I'm dead. Like, and that's true.
What he have done?
That's true.
No one should do such horrific things to anyone, child, adult. It just shouldn't happen.
Now, really quick, I want to state the reason why Saneter is doing this is because I believe it was March 6th of this year, Imam Bashir went on TAHARKA Bey's channel, you know, Moorish World TV, you know, Saneter and Moorish World TV, or TAHARKA Bey have, you know, a checkered past when it comes to the Nepa type of situation and just in general, really. But this is the only reason why Saneter is calling this out. Finally, he must have finally ran across the video or ran out of content or something like that.
Because Saneter does play good chess. The house of consciousness is not conscious. And if you have your babies or yourself really involved in that, expect hell to come to you. Expect your women to be violated, your children to be violated, you to be violated. Expect it. And don't say, on Moorish World TV, you wasn't warned. This brother talking about the Grand Sheik, he's been warning y'all about this for years. I mean, over and over. Like, I've been here, a lot of people been here. So if you want to save yourself and your children, whatever you do, don't trust those Negroes over there at the House of Consciousness. I don't care how good they may sound. I don't care. Because the reality is, they don't have our family's best interest in mind, period.
Okay, see what he says? The House of Consciousness is Brother Saneter. Polite, Shaka Utmost, Captain to Zodiac is the House of Consciousness. You've never heard me tell anybody to go out there and get these little girls or molest anybody. Nobody ever heard me say that. Nobody. But what they try to do, and sometimes that somewhere down the line they get exposed to doing some other crazy stuff. They say, oh, well, he was on the House of Consciousness. Nobody has ever done background checks on these niggas, and I guarantee you, there would be a rude awakening if we was to do a background check on damn near everybody, not on my platform, but all these other platforms that talk this craziness. The Funky Thrones.
Now, my name is the only name that came up. It's not like I cut anybody else's name out after that. Now, Saneter, you claim, right? You've been running around. You got BBL Natzarah of the Brokeback Mountain regurgitating that same lies and bullshit that Clyde Diva and the child abuser fed to you, that I'm this lady that y'all been doxing. But you claim that that was me. So haven't you already exposed me for, you know, having the same charges as you, sir? I mean, mine were higher than yours, meaning more severe far as drug charges, but in which I had one drug charge, but you, sir, have several. You have a whole category list of charges with abuse and drug deals with minor petty amounts under a gram. And that to me, sir, spells out that you were a user, right? But we knew that already. But, you know, he states that if they did do a background check on me all of a sudden, right? Not that, you know, he claimed that they already did one, but I digress, that they would find some type of sexual charges on me. That's cap. Okay, period. I've never been charged with such crimes against children, whether it was any form of abuse against children. I have not even been charged with an assault, period, on anybody. But let's continue.
Done background checks on these niggas, and I guarantee you, there would be a rude awakening if we were to do a background check on damn near everybody, not on my platform, but all these other platforms that talk this craziness.
Now, also, he's not talking about his platform, right? But every, you know, Queen's Throne and this, that, you know, and he just makes a blanket statement, right? But, sir, the pedophiles are coming out of your platform, not nobody else's.
The Funky Thrones.
Nobody have ever done background checks on these niggas, and I guarantee you, there would be a rude awakening if we was to do a background check on damn near everybody, not on my platform, but all these other platforms that talk this craziness. The Funky Thrones.
Guarantee you, you'll probably find some crazy stuff going on because we don't know these people until something happens. Check. So the nigga, listen to what he
Saneter, I told you about Sinful the P years ago. You told me that he was never charged, which we'll get into Sinful the P. He's also in this video too. But yeah, so it's just really weird. I mean, you have several, I haven't made the list yet, but we counted about 17 people over there that have made predator comments or has some type of sexual situation with a child. I'm still waiting for what is his motherfucking name? Mighty Hebrew to send in any information to my Gmail. I didn't expect him to, but it's also been a month since I did my video, which had a portion on Mighty Hebrew. It's crickets over there, right? So I guess my next edit will also include, because I went through the 7-hour video and found all the parts with just him talking about the sexual offense, and that came out to 54 minutes. I just kind of have to edit it, but I got all the clips and I put it together to compound one video. So I just have to re-edit that, well, not re-edit it, but edit it, and then we'll be talking about that. But I just find it really crazy that niggas is quiet about that.
He said, don't trust the HOK, but I want you to hear his own words. I found this video 3 days ago. I came across this video 3 days ago.
Facts, Leonard. So he said he came across this video 3 days ago, y'all.
How did I miss this? This was like damn near 8 years ago. How did I miss this? I want y'all to listen. Now, I'm not blaming all Muslims. I'm talking about Imam Bashir. This don't go out to Muslims, right? It's going out to Imam Bashir, the individual. I'm not accusing no other Muslim of thinking this way, of talking this way, because I have never heard them talk like this. Now, the only thing that I didn't like was the music behind it and the clown behind it. I wish I would have heard it without none of that, but this is the only way I could get it.
Now, I want to state that right when I heard that, when I heard the music, right? No, when I heard the clowns, I was like, I know this nigga did not pull up Concealed Ringleader's video. I know he did not. So when I was watching this, I didn't even know. I'm looking at it like, ooh, did Imam Bashir do something new? Is Saneter maybe correct with this, right? And then come to find out it's Concealed Ringleader's work from 2018, which Saneter, that is 6 years ago. In 4 days, it'll be 6 years, not 8. Clearly you can't add, but I just was like, what? And I was glad that I clicked on the video because it's very interesting. Again, he's going to go over very specific portions of the video, but after that, I'm going to play the video from the beginning to the end, right? You will also notice in Saneter's portion of the breakdown that he's going to claim that he's doing, right? I took out the music. If you don't know, Concealed Ringleader's videos have like a conscious community circus type of situation to it. So of course there's clowns, right? I took out the music in her video as well as also the intro and the words at the very end on the screen and the outro, because just to consume it. But make sure that you check out Concealed Ringleader's channel. I will put the link in the chat.
Now, the only thing that I didn't like was the music behind it and the clown behind it. I wish I would have heard it without none of that, but this is the only way I could get it.
Now, the only thing that I didn't like was the music behind it and the clown behind it. I wish I would have heard it without none of that, but this is the only way I could get it.
Listen to this, and you be the judge. But you see right there, even the intro, how we can't forget Imam Bashir, whom have been on Saneter's platform several times. See how they start this thing off? See that? How they have been on Saneter's platform several times.
Hey, Sierra, I love her videos as well. Y'all, she's been gone for, I think, like a year or something like that. She also has another channel or whatever, but it's totally on a totally different thing. But I want her to also come back and do the content that she's been doing. So y'all go over there and show her some love. Maybe she'll come back out and things like that and step away from her normal content, child. But I mean, she's not on YouTube. She's on another platform, if I say YouTube. But this is her link right here. So,
you know what this nigga mind said? He never said that to me. Because if he would have said that to me, we would have flamed him. I would have flamed this nigga.
How are you going to say that you would have flamed Imam Bashir if he had said those things in your presence, right? But polite, sir, polite. Let's start with polite. Polite got charged with several crimes involving sexual activity of whatever sort with a minor, right? And you didn't go in on him. Let's also look at Shaka Amos. You definitely didn't go in on him, but you took the video down saying that what he was saying didn't make sense. We've shown that already. You know, you definitely supported Sinful the P, even though I told your motherfucking ass that he's a fucking predator and you did not believe me. That's just 3 to name off the top of the head. Thank you, Sierra.
See that? How they have been on Saneter platform several times. I don't know what's in this nigga mindset. He never said that to me, because if he would have said that to me, we would have flamed him. I would have flamed this nigga.
Soleimani didn't even counter it or flamed him for this.
Now, he's going to use this video as a way to try to, include Soleimani. Yes, Soleimani did have a conversation on Google Meets with, not Google Meet, child, Google Hangout, with Imam Bashir, where this had happened. However, I talked to Concealed Ringleader and I was like, where's the rest of that video? Is there any more? She said, I put in my video what I had. So I'm hoping, since it was Soleimani's video, maybe he has a copy, maybe he could come out and speak on it. But he did, you'll hear him state it. He didn't go off on Imam Bashir, but he did state that this is some like pedophile ass shit, right? So I just wanted to mention that as well.
I would have flamed him. Listen.
At what age, according to the Quran, are you?
At what age, according to the Quran? Listen, good. Listen.
At what age, according to the Quran, is marriage applicable?
At what age, according to the Quran, that marriage is applicable? Listen to what his answers is. Later on in the video, he's going to tell you that 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 13-year-olds should have been gotten. Did y'all hear me? He said they should have been gotten, meaning niggas should have been gotten them 13-year-olds. Been gotten them. Now, this is not me talking, because I'm like, God damn, I didn't hear this.
Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity and they are mature in their mind and they're able to be responsible and accountable. Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity and they are mature in their mind and they're able to be responsible and accountable. Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity and they are mature in their mind and they're able to be responsible and accountable. It's really common sense science right there. It's really common sense science right there. You know, specific age that that occurs, or is it like an age?
This is Soleimani interviewing them. Both of them are Muslim brothers. Soleimani and Bashir. Listen to this craziness.
There's no age because age varies.
There's no age because age varies. That means you could be 5 years old or 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. Listen to this out of his own mouth, y'all.
No age because age varies. That's a reality. Age varies according to the maturity level. Really, Islam is so common sense, man. First thing, as far as a boy, he has to be out of puberty. A girl has to be out of the stage of puberty. That's one. The male child has to come out of puberty. The girl child has to come out of puberty, which nature is showing us that they are ready to procreate. That's one level of understanding. However, they have to have the mind where they are able to be accountable and responsible for themselves as well as the progeny that they are bringing into the world. So,
bro, what is this nigga talking about? Even in 2018, I had a whole nother channel in 2018, into which I did a video on Imam Bashir. It was in video form, but that channel is gone now. But I was like, what the fuck? Like, how is this nigga sitting up here trying to rationalize having sex with a child, bro. Like, this shit is sick as fuck. But for Saneter to sit up here and act like he's against those actions and he supports other men doing it, or other women, you know, Nepa, right? But he also had the interaction, excuse me, with Nikki Chanel, which was very odd. Nikki Chanel was a minor at that time, around the same bracket that he's going to call out, a teen.
So the girl child that develops and turns into a woman must be able to care for a child, to nurture a child, not just give birth to a child, but be mentally stably ready. And that's something that has to be judged by that individual, for one, as well as the family, so and the community as well. So it really does vary. Hypothetically speaking, if a 9-year-old meets that criteria, are they allowed to marry? If a 9-year-old,
Solomon asked him, if a 9-year-old child meets that criteria, is she allowed to marry? Let's hear what his answer is going to be.
That has to be judged by that individual, for one, as well as the family, so and the community as well. So it really does vary. Hypothetically speaking, if a 9-year-old meets that criteria, are they allowed to marry? If a 9-year-old meets that criteria, yes, they're allowed to marry. Yes.
What the fuck? A 9-year-old, fam. A 9-year-old. I think it's sick when Apostle came up here and talked about how his grandfather was 57 and his grandma was like 12 or 14 when they got married. And then his dad was a considerable amount, definitely a grown-ass man, when he married his underage mother at the time. Like, these niggas is sick. But in 2018, this nigga stated this like it was nothing.
If a 9-year-old meets that criteria, are they allowed to marry?
Yeah, Saneter is very excited. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? This shit, in my opinion, makes him happy. Not only does he get to include Solar Mind, but he, gets to, attack somebody that said something about him. He doesn't really give a fuck about what this man is saying. And, in my opinion, he's a hypocrite, because I will always believe Ben Diesel.
If a 9-year-old meets that criteria, yes, they're allowed to marry. Yes. Hypothetically speaking, if a 9-year-old meets that criteria, are they allowed to marry?
Thanks from
If a 9-year-old meets that criteria, yes, they're allowed to marry. Yes. So why would you say that is not an applicable hadith when you're saying yourself that if a 9-year-old meets that criteria of having a menstrual, then...
Shout out to Mr. CJ the Great. I'm waiting for him to go to hell too, child.
Mature enough to...
Wait, though.
This nigga is talking about a 9-year-old baby, y'all. A 9-year-old. Just because he say...
It was the banging on the desk for me. A 9-year-old baby, y'all. He happy as fuck.
If she's on her period, then men can grab her up. Men that's in their 20s, that's in their 30s, she's able to have babies according to his Islam.
Handle the responsibilities that you can get married. All right, so first thing is not like, if that's not modern day pedophilia, according to the law. Okay, so let's slow it down, and I'm gonna have to really get out of here in a little bit. In general, that would be a really hard exception to the rule.
Now, immediately then he talking about, I got to get out of here in a little bit. No, what you know, Imam Bashir, is that you're a sick, nasty, pathetic, worthless predator. And think about it. In 2018, he made these statements. How many children has Imam Bashir had interactions with? Then I'm going to tell you another thing, Royal Family. This man prides himself on calling himself Baby Face Bashir. The man has some type of disorder to where it appears that he don't have teeth or he don't have teeth. And he looks very sickly in 2024. I'm talking, his face just looks like, I don't know if he's on Ozempic or whatever, but there's nothing about him that's baby face Bashir in this motherfucker. Like, what? Like, that's weird. And I could definitely see him with this, undeveloped mind, approaching a child and, running with that narrative. So my question is, how many children possibly could this man have abused in almost 6 years to date with this situation? But Saneter claims that he just seen this video. I'm going to show you why he just seen it.
Now, would it be classified as pedophilia, whether you're 11, 12, 13, a man, doing that. The lines of that are blurred, but yes, many things is considered to be pedophilia or out of line, out of pocket. However,
no, not many things are considered to be pedophilia. Having sex with an underage child is, quote unquote, it falls under the blanket of pedophilia. Again, I'm going to run down this again. A pedophile is anybody that has sex with an underage child between the ages of 0 and 10. A hebephile is anybody that has sexual interaction or even attracted to, under all of these, hebephile, pedophile, and ephebophile. So a hebephile is somebody that's attracted to or has sex with the underage child between 11 and 14. An ephebophile is somebody that is attracted to children or has sex with children from 15 to the DSM-5 says 19, but in normal standards of society, once you're 18, you're allegedly an adult, right? And can make your own decisions. However, children under 18 cannot make that decision.
For me, I understand logic and I have a brain.
He said, however, with me, I understand logic and I have a brain. Let's hear your logic and your brain. Let's hear it.
And so we know that 9 times out of 10, and very young girls are such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10-year-old, they're not going to find no mate.
He said 9 years old, 8 years old, 10-year-old, they are not going to find no mate. Why should they be looking for a mate? But let's hear what he say.
They're not even going to be ready for that.
They're not even going to be ready for that. Let's hear what he say.
Naturally. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old.
Now, when they start getting their 12, 13, 14 years old, listen.
Wasn't Nikki Chanel around that age, Saneter? And you was sticking your grown ass penis inside of her. Right? So why are you so you're shocked? And then you're coming against him when, yes, Imam Bashir is a piece of fucking shit. And I wouldn't, want him around any child, period. I don't care about race or anything like that. When it comes to, a pedophile, no pedophile should touch any child. But, sir, you did that.
Good.
Now we got another whole story going. 9 times out of 10, and very young girls are such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10-year-old, they're not going to find no mate. They're not even going to be ready for that, naturally. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. 9 times out of 10, and very young girls are such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10-year-old, they're not going to find no mate. They're not even going to be ready for that, naturally. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14
He's saying when they get to 9, 12, 13-year-old, now we got a whole story going. Meaning you can go after them. This is what this sucker is teaching our people under Islam. Check. Because they believe that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had married a 9-year-old child, a girl. Right? So Bashir believes.
And he did. And he even went into that child when she was on her menstrual by laying a towel down. Since this video that I edited, I started to research Imam Bashir recently, and he made several statements. And a couple of people even called him out for other things, of course, involving religion. But, I guess they didn't know about these statements or anything like that.
To be 9 years old, they on their period, they 10, they 12, they 13, we can snatch him up. And you're going to hear him say that. Some of these 8-year-old, 9-year-old.
Saneter was beating that fat ass up. Boy, this nigga is built like somebody's fucking auntie. Like, for real, he built like a motherfucker that had kids. I'm just going to say it.
Those 10-year-olds need to be snatched up. Let's get to it. Listen.
Now we got another whole story going. And a lot of them out there need to be married and need to be linked up. And a lot of them do not need to be linked up. That's just factual reality. So, yeah, I'm going to say this. Now we got another whole story going. And a lot of them out there need to be married and need to be linked up. Now we got another whole story going. And a lot of them out there need to be married and need to be linked up. 12, 13, 14 years old. Now we got another whole story going. And a lot of them out there.
He said, oh my God, did y'all hear that? He said a lot of them out there that's 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 13-year-olds need to be linked up, need to be married. What? These are babies, bro. These are children, nigga. But he said they need to be married.
He definitely is built like Roseanne Barr. Facts.
Need to be linked up. Snatched up. God damn. Did I just hear that? Let me rewind that.
What about no mate? They're not going to be ready for that. Naturally. Now, let's start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old. Now we got another whole story going. Now let's start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old. Now we got another whole story going. Now let's start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old. Now we got another whole story going. Now let's start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old. Now we got another whole story going. And a lot of them out there need to be married and need to be linked up.
Now, notice right now, Saneter has his face, his hand in front of his face, and look how it has affected the filter. Again, proving that I don't use a filter, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to go like this. The filter would come off, okay? Hold on, I want to try to turn up the quality of this. I don't know why it was playing in fucking 360p, like what? But yeah, okay, so we did that. Let's get back into it.
And a lot of them do not need to be linked up. That's just factual reality. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that. And a lot of them that's out there need to be married and need to be linked up. And then a lot of them do not need to be linked up. That's just factual.
Facts. Children do not need to be worrying about sex or marriage, period. Like, they need to be worrying about school. They need to be with their parents, not with some grown-ass man or woman that is experienced in the world and is manipulating them in a vulnerable time of their life. Think about it. This time frame that he's talking about is during puberty. You know how many fucking hormones and things like that children have going on when they're teens, but 9 years old, bro? Like, bro, this shit is sick as fuck. And whole time, Imam was over there, you know, sparingly and shit like that. You know, he ain't been over there in a while, but for Saneter to claim that he just found out about it, I just don't believe that.
Reality. So, yes, I'm gonna say that. And a lot of them that's out there need to be married and need to be linked up. And then a lot of them do not need to be linked up. That's just factual reality. So, yes, I'm gonna say that.
This nigga said that's a reality, y'all. That the 9-year-olds, the 8-year-olds, the 13-year-olds need to be linked up and need to be married.
He also needs to give her a public apology, period. In my opinion, the Grim Reaper, but yes.
What the hell is he talking about? That's why I named the video, Imam Bashir had a pedophile mindset and teaching. Is he a pedophile? Watch your children, ladies. Watch.
Now, why would you be like, is he a pedophile? Nigga, he just made comments about having sex with underage children. The only thing that he didn't say is whether he's done it or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What more do you need from him? He's advocating that people can do this and you're still up in arms about it. Like, I just don't understand that.
Watch your babies around everybody. Watch your children around everybody. And I'm not just talking about the females. I'm talking about the males too.
Watch your children, ladies. Watch your babies around everybody. Watch your children around everybody. And I'm not just talking about the females. I'm talking about the males too.
Facts, Romello.
Watch your children, ladies. Watch your babies around everybody. Watch your children around everybody. And I'm not just talking about the females.
But you just said the females, right? Which leads me to believe that you thought, I don't know. I don't even want to try to break that down. But basically, like, okay. Bro, it just sounded weird to me. That's why I looped it. I'm just saying, like, what? You know? What the fuck?
I'm talking about the males, too.
I'm talking about the males, too. But this nigga got a nerve to talk about...
Okay, everybody is male and female. What the fuck? Like...
Oh, watch the House of Consciousness, nigga. I ain't never talked no craziness like this. Look at what he's saying.
No one should do it.
You did compare my breast to a 17-year-old's breast, which was very interesting. And you have made predator comments basically yourself and or also advocating and supporting people that have made comments like that. I mean, Shaka Amos stated that not only did he have sex with Kelsey's mother and Kelsey, but that he's done it with other mothers and daughters, and you just was like, oh, okay, it's whatever, and still fucked with him.
Such horrific things to anyone, child, adult.
But I don't think he understands what a child is. He said no one should be doing any horrific things to a child or adult. We should have asked him, what is the age of a child? And see what he would say. He probably would say 5 and 6 and 7. But once
I mean, it's crazy that he would even just make a statement like that, right? But he's advocating for having sex with children.
become 9, they become sexually. We can get them sexually. When they become 9, the sickness of a nigga.
Yes, and Leonard said, and the fact that he's acting like he didn't introduce him to all of us on his filthy platform. Facts, that's very wild.
A grown-ass man talking about a 9-year-old child should be got. This is crazy, yo. Where this nigga have a mentality of having sex with a 9-year-old girl. I'm not saying he's having sex with him, but he's saying it's all right. That's what I'm saying. He is saying it's all right for a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old to have sex with a 9-year-old once they come on their menstrual cycle.
Weren't you having sex with Nikki Chanel when she was a teenager and you were in your 30s? You were 33, right? Talk about hypocrisy.
That's what he said.
It just shouldn't happen. Because let's play good chess. The house of consciousness is not conscious. And if you have your babies or yourself really involved in that, expect hell to come to you. Expect your women to be violated.
Expect a woman to be violated? Nigga, you are teaching your flock that if you're 8, 9 years old, that they can be violated. That's what you are teaching. This is crazy.
Now, this portion, again, of this was done on TAHARKA BEY'S channel. That's where I'm assuming that he got it from or whatever and just took TAHARKA out of the frame or whatever. Because I rewatched that last night, that the video that TAHARKA did with Imam Bashir was actually a live stream, and he said that very same thing. Of course, it didn't look like this with the black and white, because Saneter, this is how Saneter edits, which is very basic, you know?
I just wanted to bring this out. These are the predators in our community, and they come under religious practices. Huh? Check.
Marriage is applicable when the individual...
You got a point right there. It's my opinion that Saneter made this video to normalize pedophilia with his followers. I agree.
Comes out of a state of purity, and they are...
Now, let me play it without it, and then I'll just exit out. I ain't gonna be here all day on this bull crap. Let's go. If y'all want to hit the link, and then we out.
At what age, according to the Quran, is marriage applicable? Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity, and they are mature in their mind, and they're able to be responsible and accountable. Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity, and they are mature in their mind, and they're able to be responsible and accountable. Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity, and they are mature in their mind, and they're able to be responsible and accountable. It's really common sense science right there. It's really common sense science right there.
Yeah. Does it have any truth in what he's saying, according to the Quran?
So there's nowhere in the Quran that specifically gives an age range or a hadith or anything like that. So one thing, I would say there is slightly some truth to what he's saying, but whenever this topic of discussion comes up, I like to ask the question, and if you can answer for me, I would appreciate it. But the question that I ask is, well, first let me make this disclaimer. I don't condone, I don't think that 9-year-olds and 8-year-olds should be married, in this day and age. But now the question that I always ask is, what separates a woman from a girl? How do we make that distinction to where we say, yes, this person is now a woman and is, I guess, culturally or societally acceptable to say she is permissible for a man to take in marriage?
You asking me that question?
Yeah.
Number one, when she's over 18 of age, according to the law, in America, when she's over 18 of age, she's working, she got her stuff together, she got her mind right, because you can be 20-something years old, but still be a child and be a child mentally. So yes, if you are able to make these moves and you don't have no dysfunctions within your own body, then yes, you are a woman, you are of age. You can go ahead and have consensual sex, as long as it's consensual, as long as both of you agree that this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to get into. But if you're 9 years old, no, there's no consent. A child cannot consent to sex. If you're under 14, you cannot consent. If you are 16, you still cannot consent. You have to be a grown woman according to the law of where we at.
And it is a touchy subject, because again, we don't think with the minds like the people did 1,400 years ago, and nor should we.
Right.
So I think that in this day and age, it is absolutely unacceptable to think that a 9-year-old would be someone that's eligible to be married, regardless of if she's had her period or not. But if we think logically about this subject, so it is listed that she cannot be someone that is not a pubescent person, so she cannot be prepubescent. She cannot.
That's a fact, Natzarah. Your mind is not formed at that age. again, the last thing that a child should be thinking about at 9 to, whatever. Obviously, teenagers or whatever have boyfriends at school or whatever type of thing, or girlfriends or whatever, right? But like, I cannot believe that we even have to still have these type of conversations about, good old Frankie over there.
Not, you would have to determine if her mental or mind frame is that of someone who can be considered an adult, and she is consenting. She is consenting.
And then he said, with the way our society is set up. So if our society wasn't set up to, protect children, right? And things like that, and you could date a child, Saneter probably would openly. He would bring her on the panel. She'd be 9 years old. Nepa would be beefing with her and shit, jealous as fuck.
Like, because Islam gave women the right to consent if they wanted to get into that union or not. So these were the criteria.
Yes, but guess what? The key to this all is that Bashir is not talking about the past. He's talking about now.
Yeah.
And he even said that these kids, like 12-year-old, they need to be gotten. They need to be tied down. Listen, let's hear it again.
A man, doing that, the lines of that are blurred. But yes, many things is considered to be pedophilia or, out of line, out of pocket. However, with me, I understand logic and I have a brain. And so we know that.
He said, I understand logic and I have a brain. So now he's not talking about the history of it. He's talking about how he feels today. And how he feels today is that these 9-year-olds, these 10-year-olds should have been gotten already. Listen, watch.
9 times out of 10, and very young girls are such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 year old, they're not going to find no mate. They're not even going to be ready for that, like naturally. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story.
See, he said now they're ready for it. See, when they 8 years old and all that, they're not going to be ready for that. But now when you talk about 8 and 12 and 9, 13, now we got a whole...
It's crazy that he even said that because, like, bro, who just talks like that? Who just... I mean, I guess he thought he was being real, but who would even bring that up? You know what I'm saying? To advocate for that. Like, that is disgusting as fuck. There is no difference between a 9-year-old and a 14-year-old because 9-year-olds can come on their period. 9-year-olds can still start puberty, which for a female is starting her period. Right? That's one of the the symptoms, right? To know, right? But like, there's no difference that your brain, her brain is, or his brain is still not formed yet. And what kind of conversations would you have with somebody like that is a child? And like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're, okay, let's say a woman and a man is dating and shit like that. Of course, they're going to have maybe some deep convo or whatever, right? But what kind of conversation can you even have with a child? Why would you even be attracted to a child other than sex? Because this child is not, experienced enough to know anything. What it is these predators are manipulators and they're groomers, and they groom these children into what they want them to be. So let's say that there's a pedophile, right? Again, pedophiles are attracted to children from 0 to 10. The pedophile may become disinterested in that child that it was messing with when the child becomes 11, 12, 13. Right? And they're going to break up with that child or, cut off all ties or whatever it is. And then they're going to go find another child that's in their age bracket because they're specifically attracted to children in that age bracket. Same thing with the hebephile and in the febophile. So like, you're just causing all type of chaos in this brain that is still forming, into which if you had no interaction with this child would not be traumatized, because that's what it is. It's you're traumatizing another being that happens to be innocent and happens to be not knowledgeable of these grooming practices. And sad to say, a lot of family and parents aren't always, informed with what grooming looks like, and that's how it happens.
Oh, sorry. See, now he's right there shaping the minds of our people and the men that, let's wait until they get to 9 and 10 and 12 years old. Then they...
Hey, Jen, how are you?
Ready. That's what he's teaching. Listen.
9 times out of 10, and very young girls that such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, they're not going to find no mate. They're not even going to be ready for that, like naturally. Now let's start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old.
Well, Imam Bashir was called out by the other Muslims, right? Not the NOI, but the other Muslims, and we could take a gander at that in another time or whatever. But really, I'm not even really interested in most of that video because it was religion-based. It had nothing to do with what we talk about over here. But there was some statements that were made which were interesting, and maybe I'll include it if we double back on Imam Bashir. So
now we got another whole story going. 9 times out of 10,
Wow.
and very young girls that such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, they're not going to find no mate.
oh, I ain't going nowhere, Zen, period. At the end of this edit, which I will be dropping this edit, you know, coming up and shit like that. But at the end of this edit are 2 other channels of mine that if this channel goes down, you can find me on those channels. So make sure that you guys, you know, sub up. I want to start working with my true crime channel more. But because in my opinion, this channel is basically the intention of this channel was to talk about pedophilia. True crime channel, that could be, you know, other crimes, right? It could be, you know, robbery. It could be, you know, killing or something like that, and things like that. But I also have a Queen's Throne TV channel, which is where I will go with this content if this channel goes down. So just to let y'all know, we did talk about that earlier right here, and it also is included in the end of the video. What Zen is saying is factual. They just tried to take my channel down about a week ago. And there's more proof on my community tab as well. But I wanted to come up here and you know, talk about that a little bit. So I did in the beginning of this video. So
Now let's start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old. Now we got another whole story going. Now let's start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old. Now we got another whole story.
12 years old? Come on, Bashir. What?
I agree. See how he keeps repeating that? That's how that's to program his audience to get with 9-year-olds. Or maybe just the idea that it's not that bad to sleep with a child. That's what he's programming, trying to program his audience. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Because if you didn't know, you guys, there's an agenda to really legalize adults having sex with underage children, marrying underage children, and I think that's disgusting.
So right there, he said a lot of them need to be linked up when they get to 12 and 13-year-old.
Yep.
I'm here in New York. You know, I have another one miles
That's exactly it, Leonard.
away, but that still don't stop us from connecting. And so, yes, I see both of them at the same time. Sometimes I ain't saying having sex with them at the same time. You see what I'm saying? I have families here in New York by 2 women. So it ain't like I'm far, far away.
Well, you don't have 2 families. You got a woman that you impregnated that has your baby. Your son's name is Nigel, right? He's an adult. And then you have Cynthia, into which you guys had children. People have baby mamas all the time. I guess you could consider that a family, but it's not like a polygamous marriage like he tries to push it out to be. You know?
Totally different, brother.
Me personally, I don't want a woman that I gotta know her every move. That would drive me crazy. You know what I'm saying?
And yes, I do think that Polite did normalize Saneter, and Saneter's now doing it on his audience.
Now, you know what? That thought that you're talking about now? When I went to the penitentiary, that was my mindset, like, delete all of that. Because that would drive you crazy.
Notice when he said they lift all of that, the filter went away. Let's go back to it because they claimed that Queen's Throne got a filter. Watch this. Watch this, y'all.
Now, you know what? That thought that you're talking about now? When I went to the penitentiary, that was my mindset, like, delete all of that. Because that would drive you crazy.
So, Saneter, explain to me how I have a filter, sir. The fuck? This is my face. Fuck is you saying, nigga?
Because you had to.
Now, let me switch to this, because I think my son, Judah is my son. He always say I'm like a dad. I remind him of his dad. So I take him on as my son.
Now let me switch to this, because I think my son. He's like, he always say I'm like a dad. I remind him of his dad, so I take him on as my son.
Now let me switch to this because I think my son, Judah is my son. He always say I'm like a dad. I remind him of his dad. So I take him on as my son.
I mean, I guess if the father and the son had a dysfunctional ass relationship into which they, said some fucked up shit about each other, doxed each other, went in on each other's family members and shit. Like, how in the fuck is that your son? Watch what this nigga says after this. He gonna try to say there's similarities, like, am I his dad? Are we related? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of motherfucking shit? If they were related, which I think that's just hilarious because I called that Saneter was Judah's father like weeks ago. At least I don't want to put lunch on it, but like weeks ago, right? It's in one of the edits. Saneter's son, this, that, and the fifth, right? And this one was gonna have Saneter breaks up with his son in the title, but I instead went with BBL Natzarah of Brokeback Mountain, okay? Because I thought that just was hilarious as fuck, Yeah, BBL Natzarah. Yeah.
Yo, sorry, remind me of my dad. So being that I remind you of your dad, I'm gonna say
Yes, Judah did say that he was abused by his mother and his father. But if think about this. And we know that, Saneter is not Judah's dad, but I just think that's funny. And that's why I said that, right? But they'll say Queen's Throne is lying, you know what I mean? Or whatever. But, if Saneter is Judah's dad, then would that make Cynthia the mother or Lori the mother or Nepa the mother of, Judah Naz? That's interesting because Judah is 49 and Nepa is 53. So she would have been what, 3-4 years old, roundabout. You know what I'm saying? When she had him? Child, that's interesting.
Taking him as my son. This is my son, Judah Naz.
Yo, sorry, remind me of my dad. So being that I remind you of your dad, I'm gonna say I'm taking him as my son. This is my son, Judah Naz.
Yo, sorry, remind me of my dad. So being that I remind you of your dad, I'm gonna say I'm taking him as my son. This is my son, Judah.
He's definitely giving Puffy vibes. He definitely is. He is the gatekeeper of the conscious community, the Black conscious community. Now, there's a whole nother conscious community which really has nothing to do with religion, because religion, no disrespect, but religion has no place in consciousness for real, right? You can have a belief, that's one thing, but it really has no place. But without religion, Saneter has no content. So that's why he includes it. I'm not gonna lie though. They had a video today, which when I was like, deep conditioning my hair and plucking my eyebrows, child, I was listening to portions of it and I thought it was pretty good. Also, now don't kick me in my ass, y'all, kick me out the stream, but I thought that this probably gonna bite me in my ass, but I thought that Nepa did a pretty good job on the debate between Genesis and that little ass kisser over there, Devion. Far as she stayed on point, she hurried up and like got out of the debate. Like she set it up in a different way than I've seen them do before, in my opinion. But the only reason why I think that she executed it that way was because she really didn't want to do the debate anyway. At that point, as you'll see, which is in the later part of this video, Judah went over there, right? BBL Natzarah went over there and, flipped out, he jumped out the window, child, and made some statements or whatever. So they got into it about Devion's debate, him and Genesis debate not being promoted, into which they didn't do any promoting. Judah was gone for the last 2 weeks. But I feel like the only reason why she really did it was because it was Genesis' first debate. And I feel like she didn't want to let down Genesis. And she also wanted to get it out the way. I doubt that Judah will be over there anytime soon, really, unless he ass kisses, which is something that he may do. And I want to say I'm 85% that they won't jump up and get Devion on another debate either. You know, Davion or whatever.
Peace. Thank you so much, Senator. Peace to the panel.
See, they would call me a hater, but if I was a hater, I wouldn't just, you know, I do think, I want to state this. I do think, because let me just say this really quick. I've seen where Nepa moderates other debates and it wasn't flowing like that. Like it was kind of like bam, 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 bam. Like it was good. But again, I think she did it because she didn't want to be there. And anyway, I digress.
One minute, I'm sorry, Nepa. And Judah Nad's father name was Gary. My name is Gary. Goddamn, you sure that we ain't got the same dad, Judah? His father.
So now we're supposed to believe that Judah Naz's father is also Sanetta's daddy? I'm dead. That would make that man like 100 fucking years old. 90 years old. What?
The name is Gary, and my name is Gary. And guess what? He was an Aries, and I'm a goddamn Aries. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's a lot of similarities. I'd be saying that's... Yeah, and Judah does talk like you a lot.
Yeah, and Judah does talk like you a lot.
He definitely does. Because Judah talks like Sanetta, you know how Judah went at my daughter and said all those sexual things about my daughter who is underage. Interesting. And she's definitely 15 years old. That's some shit that Sanetta do.
I wanted to hit the panel to address...
And how he talks. He would think it's okay to do what was done, which him and Sanetta and Nepa both supported Judah doing those things.
Judah.
In closing, we close out with Imam Bashir in his own words.
All right, now I'm going to kind of fall back for, I think it's about maybe about 15 minutes and just let you guys watch the Concealed Ringleader video that those clips came from in their actual order in the actual video. What's good, Leak You? This is the exact order, including what we just looked at from Imam Bashir. I'm not going to stop it or anything like that, because I think it's pretty much self-explanatory, but you're going to hopefully understand why Sanetta didn't show the whole rest of the video. Let's go, y'all. Uh-oh. Again, just really quick. So you do see it's October 15th, 2018. Hold on, let me read Leak U's comment. These folks are out here false flagging hard, spamming deceptive practices. I got a false flag today. Damn. Yeah, and Leak, I just showed where this is where they hit me. It also comes up in the end of the video or whatever as well, with no commentary. But let's continue. I'm not gonna really put no comments on here because until like during certain parts, because I want y'all to see this stuff.
See, you were seen a couple of weeks ago posing in a photo, in a picture with Africa Bambaataa. That right there, people started sending me that picture all over, like, yo, Saw, look at your man, yo, Saw. And I looked at it and I said, oh, shit, that's not a good look. Being that everybody know by now that Africa Bambaataa is a... He molested What did you say, nigga? I know y'all see the title where it says Sanetta in the Bronx looking for Poppy.
Really quick, I'm going to drop the link to this video. You'll notice really the only thing that's different with this video is that I took like the music out and of course just cropped it per usual, the way that I edit. So this is the original video for Concealed Ringleader, the one that we're looking at right now. Hold on.
We got disgusting people all on the internet. Oh, you want to call it a community? Whatever you want to call it. You can call it a community. We got disgusting individuals. All right? Disgusting individuals that think that people who get taken advantage of is a joke. They think it's a joke that kids and adults get taken advantage of. That's why we here. Black man named Saneter. A lot of y'all know who Saneter is. Some of y'all don't. Black News 102. You know, to bring the people the information. You know, that guy. Look at what he said to Poppy. Look at that. Look at that. You been about his boyfriend. What is he talking about? That dude is like 50 years old. Still acting immature all over the place.
Peace and Black Power family. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, this is Nicole.
What's going on, Nicole?
Yeah, first I want to say peace to your wife because I really don't know how the fuck she put up with your shit.
I know.
How you bring all that fucking negative energy in her home.
I agree. How do your husband feel about you? Do you got a man?
I could deal with
Do you have a husband? Oh, you got a woman. Are you licking the kitty? Are you licking the Kit Kat? Are you licking coochie? What you got going on in your house? Are you licking coochie? Hey, I can tell you a coochie licker, ain't you? You are. I can tell you a coochie licker. Just by you saying that, I can tell. Do you have a man? Stop this black woman is gone shit, brothers. All the black women is not gone. All right? Do you have a man? Do you have a man? And this is one of the fucked up bitches that called in. All right? Peace and Black Power.
Side cheddar. Ain't that what they call him? Side cheddar. He always trying to call young Pharaoh homosexual. He even said young Pharaoh got raped.
You ain't gonna say nothing, Seti. Cause you fucking that little boy, ain't you, Seti? Tell me the truth, nigga. You fucking that little nigga, ain't you? Huh? You fucking that little nigga, ain't you, Seti? Because if anybody else would have said that in the Armor Squad or anybody else, nigga, you would have lit fire to their motherfucking ass. And you know I know you. You fucking that little boy, Seti. I see the way you look at him, nigga. I see the way your eyes go up and down at him, nigga. You ain't fooling me, man. You're not fooling me, nigga. You go from being black to now a square. I don't know what the fuck you are. A square ass nigga.
What's going on with these black men in this world? But they sick. They think it's cute to make fun of someone's situation. Anybody know Hassan Campbell or Poppy? His story is he got molested by African Bambaataa. Why?
I wonder if Saneter got a toupee. Cause look, I noticed that too when I was editing this video. I haven't seen this video in 6 years. The one that we looking at, the concealed ringleader one, right? And I wonder now why his hairline is a little bit forward, or maybe it's just how his hair is now, you know, that it's like a fade or whatever. I think that's interesting. I wonder if, you know, he got a toupee or something. He definitely has dentures on the top, at least.
Why does Saneter think this is funny?
I'm talking about Saneter, not Sui.
Bambaataa's boyfriend. What's so funny about that? What is so funny about someone getting taken advantage of? Huh? What is so funny about someone getting taken advantage of? So let's stick with Black News 102 right now. But how is he attacking a man? I wasn't there. We wasn't there. We don't know if it's true or not, but we got to go off what he says. So if Poppy Hassan Campbell was molested, taken advantage of by another male, how do you make fun of that? I'm just saying, how can you make fun of it? You can't. Oh, you was his boyfriend. How is that funny? He was like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. He just counted 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all those years. I don't know when it started, but he said it ended around 15. 14, 13 to 15, it ended. How is a 50-year-old man who leading Black Power, named his daughter Africa, talk about Black unity, make fun of child molestation, pedophilia? How?
The victim, Lakeisha Jordan, was 14 years old at the time of this case. She was just a child. And she was pregnant. The defendant denied having sexual intercourse with her, and yet after that baby was born, DNA was done, and sure enough, it comes back as the defendant's baby. So we have a
Grim Reaper, I'm dead. I'm dead.
4-year-old man having sexual intercourse with a 14-year-old little girl. He's not just a pimp, Judge. He's a sex offender. He preyed on a 14-year-old girl, had sexual intercourse with her, and now has fathered a child.
Little Dr. York, don't make me do it, nigga. Little fucking Dr. York. Little Dr. York, don't make me do it, nigga.
And it's been a lot of you suckers sticking up for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And black and white don't lie, man. Black and white don't lie at all. You see right here?
Now, I apologize. I tried to clean it up. I cleaned it up. In my opinion, I did zoom in, I believe, on this one, but I tried to clean up. This some old paperwork or whatever, right? They didn't like, it wasn't no, you know, high quality footage that concealed ringleader had got it from, because I know who she got this clip from. I sent this to her. You know what I'm saying? So take that into mind. But I think you can make out what it says on the screen. But he's going to read it, including a portion that wasn't shown in the clip or whatever. So the rest of
say right
what
here,
the paper
sexual
says.
assault with a minor under 16 years of age, did and they're willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously sexually assault and subject Lakeisha Jordan, a female child under 16 years of age, to sexual penetration to with sexual intercourse by the said defendant, placing his penis into the genital opening of the said Lakeisha Jordan against her will or under conditions in which defendant knew or should have known that the said Lakeisha Jordan was mentally or physically incapable of resisting or understanding the nature of the defendant's conduct.
Hello.
Peace and black power to you, my brother. This is Brother Saneter. How you doing, Sinful?
Man, this the man right here, man. So I decided to go live on my phone, so I'm on 4%. So I'm y'all already know who Saneter is. Most of the people that y'all like and be loving on, you wouldn't even probably know nothing about them if it wasn't for Saneter. Whether you like them or not, you have to admit, you understand me, who gave them the foundation. Some of them platforms that y'all like, it would have never got created if it had not been for Saneter. So it is what it is.
Let me first say this, brother. I definitely appreciate you. It's like you've been around. It's like you've been here before with the wisdom, and you're a young man. You're a young brother. And I watched you spit that knowledge. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, where you was talking about the conscious community is just like the street or just like the church. And I'm going to tell you, brother, you're right on point. You on it. I'm getting ready to go live right now. I took a couple of clips, and I want the people to see that, because I felt that you was talking directly to me, and I needed to hear that. When you was talking about we react too quick, we get emotional. Some of us, we get so emotional that we respond out of our emotions. And I mean, I felt that was deep right there. The way you went into it and the way you broke that down. You didn't see me in the chat room.
No, I didn't see you. I didn't see you until Paulina had told me that Brother Sai had came, and I was like, did Saneter give acknowledgement? But he also, you know what I mean, went live and he spoke on it, and he apologized to the people because of what was being said.
And brother, if I wouldn't have watched that, I mean, it was because of your message. And so I'm laying in the bed with my wife. My phone clicks, because when you get a message, even when you get messages on YouTube, my phone would ring. My phone would blink, you got a message. So I look at the message and I see hating ass Negroes. Yo, you got to use other people besides the P and this. I said, bro, yo, you can't look at who's giving the message. You got to listen to the message. Is he right or is he wrong? I say the brother right.
Now, again, at this time of this footage, Saneter had already been warned that Sinful the P is a pedophile. But remember, it's in the trial as well as on this channel. I was live and Saneter hit my panel, and I brought up, the panel was about the Brother Polite situation when it first happened, right? I brought up that Sinful the P is a predator, and he was convicted, and he said, no, those charges were dropped. I, behind the scenes, before the whole Polite thing, when I was cool with Saneter, informed him and sent him information stating that Sinful the P is a pedophile. Here's the shit. Or I'm doing a video, or I did a video. I did like 4 videos on Sinful the P. Sinful the P is now deceased. However, we're not going to throw him out of the bucket. We're going to dig him up out of his grave and bring him here. You know what I'm saying? Like, metaphorically speaking, of course. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the message.
Right.
You see, a dope fiend can come and tell you something. And if you don't take heed to what the dope fiend is telling you, you'll look around the corner and get your head blown off. Because you're like, oh, that's a dope fiend. Don't worry about it. He's telling us don't go around the corner. And they will go around the corner and get their head smoked because they disrespecting the dope fiend.
And that's what happened. See, I'm not a dope fiend, but I told you, and now you getting your head smoked, right? Stupid. You dumb, stupid.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to the message when the message is out there. And brother, you gave a good message, and that's what made me go live and apologize to my people for getting caught up in my emotions. I said to myself, hey, I said, God damn it, I acted like a bitch that day. Hey, God damn it, like that no more. I got caught up in the emotions. I said, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I never act like a bitch that day. Let me get about this shit and be real with this shit. So you know, sometimes it's each one to reach one. You know what I'm saying? We meant on this shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to say, brother, I appreciate you, and I learned about money. I'm tapping into your channel too. Here and there.
And low key, Sinful the P and brother Imam, well, I was going to say brother Imam Bashir. Sister Imam Bashir Definitely look alike. Like, are they kin since Sanetta and Judah are father and son? You know what I'm saying? Are they kin? Because they definitely look alike. Besides, the only reason why they wouldn't is because Sinful the P had teeth. I don't think he got teeth no more because, he's rotting in a grave. But they definitely favor each other. They the same complexion, the same build, because Sinful was a little fat fucker too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, Sister Bashir.
Yeah. Brother, I appreciate that, and I definitely Saneter was such a blessing that when he had did the video pertaining to the discord that was transpiring between Brother Ben X and Young Pharaoh, he also not only played clips from my video, but put my name also in the title so people would have an opportunity to know who I am. So, you know what I mean? Man, Saneter was a blessing, man. You know what I mean? People can say what they want, you know what I mean, about Side, but Side's been nothing but a blessing. I don't know him but to be positive, you know?
Now, this is another pedophile that Saneter, Sinful the P was actually a hebephile, right? A hebephile, ephebophile. But this is another sexual predator that Saneter had brought forward and presented him into the community. Just remember that. Because we already got Polite. We already got Imam Bashir. We got Mighty Hebrew. We gonna do a roundabout about that. You know them little roundabouts they have in the street? I hate those. But anyway, and Sinful the P, Shaka Amos, Polite, Imam Bashir, all just off the top of the dome. That's enough. One is okay, I would give you the benefit of the doubt, but we have several in one little camp.
So it is what it is.
Hey, veganista.
My brother, so let me you get on you, and I'm gonna get ready to go live and do what I do.
I appreciate you, and blessings to you, Sai. Thank you for calling in.
This is my number. Remember, this is my number. So save my number. So whenever you pick the town, hit me up.
All right, for sure.
All right, my brother.
All right, blessings, man.
This was October, right? You seen that? October 10th, 2018. He was uplifting Sinful the P and uplifted Sinful the P until his death from there on. Yep, Shaka.
At what age, according to the Quran, is marriage applicable? Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity and they are mature in their mind and they're able to be responsible and accountable. Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity and
yes, Mighty Hebrew too.
They are mature in their mind and they're able to be responsible and accountable. Marriage is applicable, according to the Quran, marriage is applicable when the individual comes out of a state of purity and they are mature in their mind and they're able to be responsible and accountable. It's really common sense science right there. It's really common sense science right there. You know, specific age that that occurs, or is there like an age limit? There's no age because age varies. There's no age because age varies. That's a reality. Age varies according to the maturity level. But age varies according to the maturity level. Really, Islam is so common sense, man. You know, first thing, as far as a boy, he has to be out of puberty. A girl has to be out of the stage of puberty. That's one. They have to. The male child has to come out of puberty. The girl child has to come out of puberty, which nature is showing us that they are ready to procreate. That's one level of understanding. However, they have to have the mind where they are able to be accountable and responsible for themselves as well as the progeny that they are bringing into the world. So the girl child that develops and turns into a woman must be able to care for a child, to nurture a child, not just give birth to a child, but be mentally stably ready. And that's something that has to be judged by that individual, for one, as well as the family, so and the community as well. So it really does vary. Hypothetically speaking, if a 9-year-old meets that criteria, are they allowed to marry? If a 9-year-old meets that criteria, yes, they're allowed to marry. Yes. Hypothetically speaking, if a 9-year-old
meets that criteria, are they allowed to marry? If a 9-year-old meets that criteria, yes, they're allowed to marry. Yes. Hypothetically speaking, if a 9-year-old meets that criteria, are they allowed to marry? If a 9-year-old meets that criteria, yes, they're allowed to marry. Yes.
So why would you say that is not a applicable hadith when you're saying yourself that if a 9-year-old meets that criteria of having a menstrual and mature enough to handle the responsibilities, that you can get married?
All right. So first thing,
is that not modern day pedophilia according to the law?
Okay. So let's slow it down, and I'm gonna have to really get out of here in a little bit. In general, that would be a really hard exception to the rule. Now, would it be classified as pedophilia whether you're 11, 12, 13, a man, doing that? The lines of that are blurred.
Nazari, I'm dead. Who allowed that thing access to her womb? I'm telling you, like, the man does not have teeth in his mouth, too. Like, I don't know if it's some genetic disorder or whatever, but dude is crazy. I tried to clean up this footage right here, too, but this is the best I could get it because it's old. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't, child, it was like, nah.
But yes, many things is considered to be pedophilia or, out of mind, out of pocket. However, with me, I understand my logic and I have a brain. And so we know that
exactly, Unseen.
9 times out of 10, and very young girls are such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, they're not going to find no mate. They're not even going to be ready for that, like naturally. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going.
9 times out of 10, and very young girls are such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, they're not going to find no mate. They're not even going to be ready for that, like naturally. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13...
No kid is even worrying about being married at 9 years old or finding a mate. 9-year-olds are worried about 9-year-old shit, which don't concern having sexual relations with a child. Like, I believe that Imam Bashir molested a child, at least one child. Again, remember that this video we're looking at is from 2018. In 4 days, it will be 6 years old.
14 years old, now we got another whole story going. 9 times out of 10, and very young girls are such as 9 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, they're not going to find no mate. They're not even going to be ready for that, like naturally. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. Now, when they start getting to 12, 13, 14 years old, now we got another whole story going. And a lot of them that's out there need to be married and need to be linked up. And then a lot of them do not need to be linked up. That's just factual reality. So, yes, I'm going to say that. And a lot of them that's out there need to be married and need to be linked up. And then a lot of them do not need to be linked up. That's just factual reality. So, yes, I'm going to say that. And a lot of them that's out there need to be married and need to be linked up. And then a lot of them do not need to be linked up. That's just factual reality. So, yes, I'm going to say.
I mean, what made this nigga so confident to even talk like this? That's what I'm saying. Like, he's touched a child before, and he's just trying to justify his behavior through, this belief system that he has.
Stay there.
I don't think so. Homie, don't play that.
Hey, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's right.
Who's doing that? Is there any way you can kick him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yo, you kicking who?
That's you,
The
Saneter?
person that keep flashing.
I think that's Saneter, man. Saneter,
This is where you're coming with, blood. I come better than that, man. You're supposed to be a pillar. Can't you see them little girls there on polite slap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Peaks up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see them little girls there on polite slap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Peaks up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see them little girls there on polite slap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Peaks up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Use your voice for right, blood. Don't use it to just throw bats around, blood.
Brother, those are your sisters, brother.
And if they was my sisters, I would kill them.
Are you ashamed of your sisters?
If they was my sisters, I would kill them. You're idolizing bodies rather than, and you'll take.
Oh, I added the dolphin sound too, because that's what I'm going to use now to censor my videos, because I like that. I saw that on one of my friends' channels that they did it, and I just like it. You know what I'm saying? So
Get it away from the thing. You're distracting from the conversation. The conversation is Dr. Zebi here, blood, and you're taking it to some joke thing. This ain't no joke thing.
Calm down, brother. You're getting emotional.
Calm down and shut up, blood. Like you're on some joke thing.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Stop acting like a nigga.
You're the only nigga in here, blood.
Stop acting like a fucking
You're
nigga.
the only nigga.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
Stop
Stop
acting
acting
like
like a nigga.
shut up, man. You're making yourself look like
right there. Shut your stupid ass up. You sound like a nigga.
And that's why you can't go nowhere.
Shut your nigga ass up, man.
Prioritize your words and prioritize what you say. As I said,
Shut your nigga ass up, man. You sound like a nigga. Shut your ass up.
Use your voice.
You hate your woman.
To utilize and
You hate
energize
your
the
woman,
people.
man.
Don't use it to waste time. Right now, you're drawing that thing away from Dr. Zebi.
Brother, hold on. Let's get back calm, because we don't want to do that kind of energy on the platform. What I'm going to do is not allow me to mute your joint. All right, your joint is mute now too. Good. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close out on a good note, because I don't want to have to build up the positive energy again.
All right, open my line, man.
Brother, you don't even
All
realize.
right, I want to ask him a question. I'm not going to argue with him polite. I just want to ask him. I promise you. You got Dr. Mo, you got Lil Eye right there. I just want to ask him a question.
I'm going to do you like you be doing me. And on weird shows where people be attacking me, and sometimes you feel like they need to keep talking. But I'm going to do it a little different. There you go.
All right. All I did was show a picture of my avatar with two sisters in their bathing suit. And for some reason, the brother went ham. He lost it and got emotional polite and made it look like I did something wrong. Now, is he ashamed of black women? What? That's all I did. That's all I did. That's all I did. That's all I did. They wasn't nude women. They were sisters. Hold up, brother. I'm talking, so it won't be no argument.
Do you think it was?
Polite. Music dude, so it won't be no argument.
Yeah, let's keep it. I'll let you.
All I did, brother polite, was show sisters that I had as my avatar.
Nigga, please.
To show my picture. And the brother went ham like I did something wrong. So he the one that's, if he wouldn't have never jumped in my business, nobody wouldn't have said nothing. He went crazy polite.
Now, stop.
These sisters had him bathing suits. Now let it go. I'm gonna move on. Go ahead, brother.
Hold on, Saad. This is what you need to know. You might have missed this part. Several people in the chat, right? Including this panel right here, was saying, yo, get that black something out of here. They didn't see your whole name. It was like Black News or something.
That's because they didn't know what it was. I was trying to fix the camera.
Get the fuck out of here. You gotta, excuse me.
All right. So that part was definitely crazy. I feel like Saneter knew that Polite happened to be have his daughter on his lap, which is ironic now looking back at it or whatever on many levels, right? Also, fun fact, Polite's daughter just turned 18, and I recently did go back and look to see if Aminette had posted anything, or on Brother Polite's accounts, did he post anything? Did she post anything for him? And it's been pretty quiet. But from the look at the Instagram page of Aminette, it appears that she's trying to give like the facade that he's still there, out and free. However, she does allow people to comment about him being, in prison or whatever, nothing disrespectful or whatever. It was crazy when I saw on her account that she said Happy Father's Day to him and gave him respect, like he's some stand-up fucking man, right? And we know that's not the truth, but it's just sick. And it goes to show that bitches like Aminette and Nepa are, you know what I'm saying, a damage to our community as well. We have to get these predators out of here. Really, I don't care what gender they are or how they identify. A predator is a predator, and you can't be close to a predator like that and then be advocating that you're, doing shit for the community or whatever. It's disgusting as fuck, in my opinion. But now we're going to move on, right, to the whole shenanigans that recently happened. This was definitely a highly requested video. I got like 41 emails. I haven't even responded to anybody. I went through like the top 6 and was like, oh, damn, this is going to take some time. So, but this was definitely highly requested out of that far as emails and then messages behind the scene and stuff like that. But I do want to salute Investing Outside the Blue, something like that, right? Blue, right? I always get his name mixed up with Outside the Cube. I don't know, but no disrespect to him at all. Respect to him for documenting this. I happened to be gone at work and had a little bit of time or whatever and saw that he was live, and I seen Unseen in there. And even Unseen was like, you got to rewind this to the beginning. It's crazy. So when I did rewind it to the beginning, I was like, oh shit. So I went to Judah's shit, downloaded that video, and now we got this. So we're going to cover the whole situation of Judah getting upset about him saying that Devion and Genesis debate was not promoted, and getting into it with not only Sanetta but Nepa as well. You're going to see both of them in this clip come up on the panel, and he basically cussed them out, right? Sanetta had some choice words, even about us, like, oh, they're fucking haters, fuck them, and all this and that, right? Per usual. But Judah seemed to think that him falling out with Nepa and Sanetta was gonna one way or another have us leave him the fuck alone, right? Or we would be on his side, or we wouldn't laugh at him. Y'all, I'm finna laugh my ass off during this part, and I hope you do too. But I don't know why this nigga would think that I would, be cool with him or not laugh at him in this moment. When he went after my children, he said fucked up shit about me and several other people that I respect online, for no apparent reason, just came at them out of the blue, right? And then also to state that he backed us off of Nepa and Sanetta, when that is not the truth. I could speak for myself. I've been gone for about almost 3 weeks for real. But there was the whole situation with YouTube because before they tried to strike down my whole channel. And understand with that strike thing, that situation was not where they tried to take down my channel. It was not individual videos that were flagged. When they struck down my channel, I went and was able to look, like I said, download my content and stuff like that, right? But I looked at what was flagged, and every single one of the videos had something to do solely with Nepa or Sanetta. And she also tried to flag down the Bald Head Hoe diss track, right? Like, what the fuck? I was like, hell nah. So I'm looking at all these like things or whatever, but you can flag a whole channel itself and get it removed if YouTube sees fit or whatever, right? So of course, when you do that, the AI bots are doing it. So they basically just be like, yeah, fuck it. That channel it shouldn't be here or whatever. But good thing I appealed because I won, right? They found no deceptive practices over here. I'm not doing nothing that I should not be doing over here. They reviewed my whole channel. So manually with a person. And then also, I forgot what the fuck I was finna say, child. Oh, before that though, I was fighting a flag here, a flag there, right? I have no flags, nothing on my account at this time because I know how to fight them with these niggas because they're lying on me and they're false flagging. And actually, false flagging can get your account removed. So with them doing that, that's really interesting, but I digress. You know what I'm saying? But Judah was gone because he was being flagged and, YouTube saw fit. I don't know if he appealed it, but YouTube saw fit that that video should not be here. So it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's wild as hell that they try to just get my whole channel taken down. But what do, Raw Family? I expose these predators. And of course, we have damaging footage of them. Now, I don't got a lot of people that follow me on Rumble, but people are watching my videos over there. So I've started to upload live streams and videos that I've done over there as well. So just to put that out there, just look up Queen's Throne and shit like that. I'm just building, I be telling myself like, okay, we're going to upload like 4 videos over there a day from what you already have. But in reality, that don't happen because I be busy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So Anyway, that's what we're going to look at now. And then it's going to follow us through the debate. We're going to document that the debate actually happened and some more shenanigans. I don't want to give the video away, but I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll be here for a commentary when I need to. This shit was crazy, y'all. Okay, come on.
And I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I already knew full well what I was getting myself into. I knew because this happens all the time. I mean, and y'all are witnesses. Judah Naz, I help out many people, and they always have a machete in the back, right behind their back, ready to stab us in the back. And I knew that, that there was never going to be.
Yes, and he threatened to call CPS on me and have me swatted as well. And if you don't know what swatting means, that means when you call in a 911 call, or they got other ways of doing it now, but you contact the police and say that a person is, like, let's say holding somebody hostage or somebody else is in danger or something like that, kid or something. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have me swatted, and CPS never contacted me because he's fucking full of shit. But if he did, I know how to handle it. I already went to the police report, gave them what he said and the clip about what swatting is to inform them as well as CPS. So I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? But that's what he tried to do. So they're working hard to try to take me down, y'all. I need y'all to know that.
What do you got? Reciprocation.
Not wiggerific.
Reciprocation.
Right? Like Judah, you guys came to try to help us out or whatever. What can we do for you? No, there was a conversation. This is how the conversation went. And I guarantee there would be no denying.
Not Nepa fold her wigs like a shirt. I'm dead, incognito. You is silly as hell. These wig comments is hilarious.
All this. Let's get Judah Naz.
Of course, today I'm in my true form. This my hell. Fuck is you talking about?
Our side. Because everybody's coming.
Well, let's get into it, y'all.
So let's get Judah on our side. And I already knew this. It's really funny. I'm gonna tell y'all later, probably a later date. So I already knew. Yeah, these people ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Brother Devion was supposed to have a debate. I've been having debates. So B, Devion, Jeremiah, elect, we go over there at Whiptail, and everybody sees it. Oh man, they're gonna put y'all on the back burner. Even Solarmine, who I don't even get along with, really don't really care what he says. He told the truth. I was talking to somebody. I was like, yo, Solarmine ain't lying, because first off, everybody knows it, right? They used you, and when they don't need your help anymore, they throw you to the side. Now they'll say, I'll F your chat. So no, there's no flipping. You flipped on us. When the HOK was getting attacked from all angles, Judah Naz stood up. Now I already knew that the fake shit was coming. I already knew. And I think everybody else knew too. Even the ops. And when Judah Naz backed up all them heathens, I got him off. And when Judah Naz backed up all them heathens, I got him off.
And when Judah Naz backed up all them heathens, I got him off.
The whole time.
Judah, you didn't back up shit. Nobody is afraid of you, nigga. Nobody is afraid of you. Nobody is worried about Judah motherfucking Natzarah in this bitch. Nobody is studying you. You're funny to edit because you're a fucking idiot and you sound like you're slow. You really are slow, for real. I really think that, like, I don't know, maybe your mom was a crackhead or something. You know what I mean? She was doing something. She came in contact with some chemical that when she was pregnant with you, it just fucked it. Well, really your sister too. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. We looked at Portia, his sister, last live stream. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure that you do.
I was telling Tor Knights and them, keep your eye on them. They are not going to reciprocate. They are going to gaslight and all whatever, right? So if we have debates and you're promoting everybody else and not us, and which this is a continuous thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Never call me stupid. Never in my face. That's disrespectful. You might as well tell me SMD. To me, that's what it sounds like. You look in my face and try to gaslight me, right? It's fake, right? I'm from the streets. We don't get down like that. Somebody, I'm from the streets. We don't get down like that.
Right? I'm from the streets. We don't get down like that. Somebody,
race they back to help you. You as a man, you're supposed to extend the same courtesy.
And look, I did not edit it to sound like that. This is really what he said.
Have private conversations of, we're going to have Judah on our side. We're going to put him on the back burner so we can lessen up the attacks.
This nigga like stuttering Stanley. And I'm not making fun of people that stutter or whatever, because I'm sure they not doing the diabolical ass shit that, what's his name? BBL Natzarah of the Brokeback Mountain is doing, okay? But this nigga really sounded like stuttering Stanley.
And Judah strong. He can back up all these whack-a-murder. We're going to have Judah on our side. We're going to put him on the back burner so we can lessen up the attacks. And Judah strong. He can back up all these whack-a-murder.
We're going to have Judah on our side. We're going to put him on the back burner so we can lessen up the attacks. And Judah strong. He can back up all these whack-a-murder.
Now, in the last live stream, we had talked about how he had threatened to call CPS on me, made statements about having me swatted, as well as comments about my daughter, inappropriate sexual comments about my 15-year-old daughter. So purposely, after my last live stream, I waited like 3 days. That was my intention. I was going to wait about 3 days to see and wait for the police to come and wait for him to talk shit or whatever, right? Because there was really nothing going on in the HOK. I believe Saneter was away for a few days or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's get it. This nigga did not come up because he was flagged. Again, let me show you this. So he was flagged. One of the royal family had sent me this. They had told me about it. And then they sent this to me today. They told me about it a few days ago, but I didn't believe them or whatever. Not like I didn't believe them, but I was like, okay, well, I'll state that in the video, but I need the proof or whatever, right? Bam, I was sent this today, or I saw it today in one of my emails, right? So Judah was stricken down for reacting to the video between me and Neo X. Of course, my name is not in the title, but you know, that's the video that he was flagged down for. So that caused him to be down for a week. You know what I'm saying? Now, he took an additional week without coming out and saying anything. And, you know, whatever. Maybe he was chilling or whatever, or maybe he was swelled up because of his autoimmune disease. It was also requested that we talk a little bit about that. And that is included in the video, because when you guys request stuff, I try to meet you, you know, where you at. Let's get back into it.
But we ain't gonna do nothing for him or his group. We're gonna keep telling you, oh, Judah, oh, Judah, oh, Judah, oh, Judah, oh, Judah, oh, Judah, oh, Judah. And that's bull. Because ain't nobody stupid, but the people who try to tell us this like we stupid, and we're not stupid. I'm acting like an effing baby. Well, how about this? How about the attack start next week? How about that? I'm acting like an effing baby. Well, how about this?
Yeah, the Yakuza is crazy over there, but you know, let him tell it. He's a big wild goon, you know.
Start next week. How about that?
I'm acting like an effing baby. Well, how about this? How about the attack start next week? How about that?
Not Butters Natzarah. I think it was Tweak though on South Park. Wasn't it Tweak that's he would, you know, act like Judah for real? I thought it was Butters. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was Tweak though that did that.
You're right. You goddamn right. I always do that because you know I'm a man. You're not talking to a little boy, and I know fake niggas when I see them. That's how I move. It's called chess. And I got through nights and rooks waiting for niggas. As simple as that. King or queen, they going off the board. Okay? You're not gonna play.
Shout out to Portia. The name spelled wrong, but shout out to Portia.
That's like a wet food stamp. It's not going down like that. Now, my wife wants to like speak. We're not gonna entertain this goddamn backstabber niggatry. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, all the blasphemy and all this BS, watch, Yahweh gonna ramp it up right back up again. Because I'm gonna tell you right now.
Shout out to my Hebrew Israelites or my Israelites in the chat, right? I don't want to disrespect nobody. I heard that some don't like to be called a Hebrew Israelite, just an Israelite or a Hebrew or whatever. But nobody would make me do anything as far as the edit or anything like that. I'm going to respond when I respond. So I don't know what you're talking about, Judah, but I don't disrespect people that have a religion. I actually respect those that have religions, but are in reality in the here and now in life. You know what I mean? Not those that chalk everything up to either the devil or this person and that person or whatever that, you know, they, you know, adhere to.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, all the blasphemy and all this BS, watch, Yahweh going to ramp it up right back up again.
The trouble. Judah ain't helping a hot dang thing. I'm going to sit back and eat popcorn. And if you don't believe it, I'm going to show you what popcorn I got. I got some caramel popcorn. I'm going to sit back and chill.
Facts unseen.
And I always help people. And I always get stabbed in the back. So the weirdo fake nigga shit that niggas be doing, this is all old news. We done seen this 1,000 times. Niggas can say what they want to say, but everybody sees it. But anyway, right? Because this is nothing but the guy.
Everybody sees it, and we told you that this was going to happen. Of course they don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all talking about over there. Saneter used you, or at least if he didn't use you to do it, he did it, period. In my opinion, nobody could tell me that Saneter wasn't behind Judah's attacks on myself as well as many other people that are calling Saneter out or responding in reality to Saneter. That's how all this started with in the first place. But Judah seems to think that, okay, because now he ain't fucking with them or they not fucking with him, that you know, he's not a target. Nigga, you will forever be a target of mine because you spoke about my daughter and you made certain threats that you shouldn't have said. And you tried to slander my brand, bro, knowing that I stand up against predators and shit like that. You gonna try to say that I'm a predator? Like, nigga, stop the cap.
That's like bullshit going on. I'm sorry to curse, but this is right. Niggas already know what it is. Like come on, bro. Right? Nigga Devion had a debate. There was no promotion whatsoever. None. Right? When he even said, "Yo, I keep emailing Nepa, she's not emailing me back." I had to like tell him, "Hey, bro, like you already know what it is." And Nepa knows what it is. Saneter knows what it is.
Right? Did he have baby oil? You know, when his knees was all up in the air? And who goes live with their legs in the air? Like, Judah, when you did that shit, you look really fucking disgusted. Like, fuck was you doing? You had a dildo in your ass, nigga? Or was I inserting it in there? Like, why did we see your knees, fam? For what? Like, that was very weird. And you were naked. Fuck was going on? But I digress.
Right? They know. They gonna do that fake shit. And so am I and them and everybody else, they already see it. Now, I'm not gonna bang on HOK. It is what it is. I already knew beforehand. Don't expect no reward for these niggas. They're not gonna do shit.
He said, I'm not gonna bang on the HOK, but he already basically is. Like, I hate when niggas try to dumb shit down.
These niggas trying to promote these goddamn bums? No problem.
Well, it's just sad that it feels like Tornite debates are not being valued.
Now, another time where Saneter, Judah propped his wife up to make comments about a community that she could never be in. Fucking like, fuck out of here, bro. And put her in a situation that if Saneter and Nepa did go at her and put out them videos again or whatever, she would be feeling fucked up about. Judah is definitely behind I speaking in this video. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, her voice, even though, you know, the voice has been altered a little bit, it's fucking annoying. And so is Nepa's. When Nepa comes in, y'all, tell me that she don't sound like a fucking dolphin, like the damn edit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
the soundbite.
Devion's debate is supposed to be on the 12th, which is tomorrow. And we asked for the promotion. We're supposed to do the video, and it's not happening.
Promote the debate on here with my 400 subs, so y'all niggas can promote OASP and this person and that person or whatever. When it comes to tour nights, I mean, it's no problem. You really gotta do nothing because you already know how we get down.
I agree. I think he does beat on Jay. Facts. Now, he also states that I is a therapist, but Judah admitted, and he's going to also admit in this video again, that he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and he goes to a therapist. Meanwhile, he was just over there saying that I was in a mental institution because I sold crack. Like, I think this dude has been in Japan too long to where he's out of touch with reality of if somebody gets caught with drugs on them, what would happen to them? What would make him think that a motherfucker would go to a psych ward? Like, what?
Been putting the links. So our people, the people in the chat, has been seeing the link.
Yeah, she's saying promote it on here. So
I think he would be fucking on Devion if they was closer.
Yeah, to promote on my
as far as miles.
100 sub channel, while they have a whole channel, but they're promoting Vocab Malone, people who get beat. You're not coming on here. The way you try to play out my group, they ain't trying to hear none of that. All right, so wait. So we're lying to people.
What?
Well, apparently everything we're saying is a lie. So everybody's lying, but for these motherfuckers. It sounds freaking ridiculous, doesn't it? What's going on, JJ?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. You know, fake niggas doing fake shit, so I just gotta address it.
So you should have had me. I could have helped promote the debate. You know, I'm a great promoter.
And the pie, I see the pie right there. And the pie, see, you came on talking with Jazzy. I might have to get you in my next debate. You know, talking about some shit. Shaddai means demon. And I had to correct it today. No, Shaddim in the Hebrew means demon. As a matter of fact, there was no word, ladies and gentlemen, for demon in Hebrew. You see, unclean spirits and things of that nature, but you don't get demon until you get into the Greek. Daimon, demon. See, the pie, you're going to have to cut this out now, sister.
That's a lie.
Okay, let's put the House of Consciousness to see if Devion.
Why are you lying? First,
Okay,
am I going to be able to speak without you screaming over me? Because I want to tell the people, including Devion and everyone, what's really going on.
He ain't trying to hear that line.
Okay, forget about that. I want everybody who does want to hear the truth.
Goddamn lie.
Right, that part right there. Oh, forget about that. Everybody want to. That part, she sound like a fucking dolphin. Listen to that.
You're lying. First, am I going to be able to speak without you screaming over me? Because I want to tell the people, including Devion and everyone, what's really going on.
He ain't trying to hear that line.
Okay, forget about that. I want everybody who does want to hear the truth.
Goddamn lies.
Hey,
come on,
are you going to let me speak?
Yeah,
or no?
You want to lie? Go ahead.
Whatever you call it.
I'm gonna pull the House of
Got it.
I'm gonna go on mute. We gonna
Everyone.
see if Devion's debate's pulled up. So you listen to these goddamn lies. Go on mute.
No, perfect. First of all, everybody knows, JJ, everybody knows. When you have a debate, you promote your debate. And Saneter promotes the debate. What the first thing you do, which we did, is bring... Oh, you're going to talk over me, Judah?
No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, we bring the person on and we say, let's do a call out. Devion and the sister did a sit down, not once, but twice. You're supposed to send...
Let's not make it seem like we're attacking the LGBT. I don't want to give them grounds to flag, because that's not, you know what I'm saying? I get it, though. Spell it YAG, though.
A picture to us so we can make a flyer.
But we are not here to bully or attack anybody in the LGBT or any affiliated groups of people, which are highly protected in society.
Because guess what? The link has been set up since they decided to do the debate. What was that, weeks and weeks ago? The link is available. I sent the link to Devion and I sent it to Judah, and I know I has been promoting it. She has, I don't know why he put I's name in it. This is he's the one with the real problem. Because I've been telling Judah over and over, can you give me a picture of Devion? Did Devion promote the debate? Do you guys want to come on and promote the debate? I said to Judah several times. You want to promote the debate? You want to promote the debate? You want to come on and promote the debate? He's lying. This is the thing. And about Torah Nights being on the back burner, Jeremiah has had a debate on HOK. Judah has had 3 debates so far on HOK. And our brother...
And I wonder why Judah has had 3 debates on the HOK, because he was doing Saneter's dirty work.
Devion now is on his 2nd debate. That doesn't sound like back burner to me. I've had 1 debate, and it was a team debate.
I highly doubt that, but I digress.
It is. So please don't listen to these lies that he's over here talking about. They use it. And secondly, nobody used you for anything. You were doing those banging things for yourself, and you know it.
Not her breath stink through the phone. Now, she said you were doing those banging things for yourself, and you know it, right?
And our brother Devion now is on his 2nd debate. That doesn't sound like back burner to me. I've had 1 debate, and it was a team debate. It is. So please don't listen to these lies that he's over here talking about. They use it. And secondly, nobody used you for anything. You were doing those banging things for yourself, and you know it. And secondly, nobody used you for anything. You were doing those banging things for yourself, and you know it. And secondly, nobody used you for anything. You were doing those banging things for yourself, and you know it. We're friends. We're friends, and it's great. It was hilarious, but nobody was making you do anything. We're friends. We're friends, and it's great. It was hilarious, but nobody was making you do anything. We're friends. We're friends, and it's great. It was hilarious, but...
See, and that's why it's fuck you, bitch, because you knew that this nigga was attacking my child, and not only do you support it, but you got up on the platform, but then you fixed your mouth to have some type of opinion about me including it in the title that you support it, when you do. You fed him this bad information about me, and then he made up his own information, and then you also gave him access to pictures of my children. Bitch, I don't have no pictures of your children in my devices, okay? So I'm just wondering to why you would have my children's pictures in your device, but now, since y'all are beefing, you gonna tell this nigga that you had nothing to do with it, but it was funny and you basically liked it. Interesting, bitch.
Nobody was making you do anything.
Instead of doing a debate, crying, saying you're a man, but crying and talking about HOK that we work with you, you should have...
Just air her the fuck out, because she's lying.
Oh, really?
Everybody clearly saw it. Everybody clearly saw it. Everybody else was... Hold on, JJ.
Wait, hold on, Ida, air me out. I want to see this happen.
She's trying to call my wife a liar. Well, we don't have any reason to.
When did I bring your wife up?
My wife, her title's called I Sato Speaks. So why don't we...
When did I call her a liar? You're a fucking liar yourself.
I'm a fucking liar. Don't do that. Bitch ass bitch. Don't come here crying. How about that? You fuck you and that podcast. How about that?
When did I call her a liar? You're a fucking liar yourself.
So why over here?
When did I call her a liar? You're a fucking liar yourself.
I'm a fucking liar. Don't do that. Attack you, bitch ass bitch. Don't come over here crying. Okay? How about that?
So she must have been going over there and crying at least to Judah, period. But I don't really think that this just falls all on Judah. However, at this point, Judah is definitely a target over here.
Fuck you and that podcast. How about that?
No, fuck her and Thunder. And when the niggas be throwing, the niggas start attacking them bitch ass niggas again, I'm gonna sit down and goddamn laugh. No, fuck her and Thunder. And when the niggas be throwing, the niggas start attacking them bitch ass niggas again, I'm gonna sit down and goddamn laugh.
No, fuck her.
And while you're watching those videos, Judah, go and watch the one where I exposed you and your motherfucking sister and your mama, bitch.
Fuck her and Thunder. And when them niggas, the Queen's Throne, and them niggas start attacking them bitch ass niggas again, I'ma sit back and goddamn laugh.
That's what you motherfucking get, wicked ass nigga. He's a goddamn backstabbing ass bitch. That weak ass nigga, you backstabbing sucker. That's what you get, wicked ass nigga. He's a goddamn backstabbing ass bitch. That weak ass nigga, you backstabbing sucker.
That's what you motherfucking get, wicked ass nigga. He's a goddamn backstabbing ass bitch. That weak ass nigga, he a backstabbing sucker.
Okay? You know right. You know why? Because when they was this nigga son was about to take his goddamn channel down, I came up, stepped up. No, he didn't ask because we was beefing. I stepped up and was like, oh man, this ain't right. This ain't right. And I got them niggas to fuck up off of HOK. This nigga son was about to take his goddamn channel down. I came up, stepped up. No, he didn't ask because we was beefing. I stepped up and was like, oh man, this ain't right. This ain't right. And I got them niggas to fuck up off of HOK.
This nigga son was about to take his goddamn channel down. I came up, stepped up. No, he didn't ask because we was beefing. I stepped up and was like, yo, man, this ain't right. This ain't right.
So because of the dragging over here and there, right? You know, the people that are standing on Saneta's neck, he was gonna take his channel down. Damn, if that don't say guilty, I don't know what do, because I'm not deleting my fucking channel for shit in this motherfucker. I'm gonna fight y'all tooth and nail, period. But it's interesting that Judah said that Saneta was on the verge of deleting his channel. Interesting.
And I got them niggas to fuck up off of HOK.
Okay.
That's right. You can shake your head all you want.
Yeah, they were cool when he flipped. Yup. You know what I'm saying? On everybody. Because we were all ignoring him because he talks out his ass. You know what I'm saying? And we weren't over there in the chats. He saw some of the people that used to be over there in other people's chats, and he felt some type of way. So he went and sucked Saneta's dick, metaphorically speaking, over the internet.
Domo, your ass didn't stand up for the HOK either. You didn't do a goddamn thing. So that lying ass dogs over here talking that bullshit, they can't stand no lying ass niggas. Okay? Everybody knows how y'all niggas get down. Okay? Niggas is liars. You got goddamn lies.
Now, dude. Come on, man. How can I fix it?
Did you see any Devion promotion on the HOK at all? No. Did you see Owaspy? Yes. How the niggas even want a goddamn debate on HOK? I'm not like that. I don't kiss nobody's behind. Right? So he called me an effing baby, but when Uncle Sugar and the niggas and Queen's Throne and start, hold on, JJ, hold on, brother. When they start getting on homeboy and his wife, then we're gonna see who the baby is. We're gonna see who the effing baby is. Because I'm gonna tell them, I'm like, yeah, according to these goofball niggas, they said that well, you don't have a choice. God does. Okay, well, nigga, don't complain. Okay, when Angel and all them start doing that evil ass mess to them, and Suge.
Nobody's doing nothing evil to them. We responding back, and some of us match their energy. That's it. If you gonna throw that energy out, then be ready to motherfucking take it in. Period. And everything that they do back within reason, right? Because I don't attack children and shit, but within reason, you know, will be done back. That's why I went after Judah's mother and sister and shit like that. Now, want to go back to when we were looking at when Polite had his daughter on his lap. I was going to edit her face out. However, since the clip has been on here for fucking 6 years, I thought that, you know, we shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? And she's 18 now, so it's like, she's not a kid, you know? But
in the Queen's Throne of them, DOX, and when they start doing that evil, don't complain. Sit there and take that ass kicking so I can get my laugh on. I might start drinking beer again. So, and don't cause division, because you over here like, oh, I's my friend. I's the main one. She's the main one talking about it. Like, yo, what the heck is going on?
I is not the main one talking about it. I is not motherfucking hurt or anything about Devion not having his debate. What? Like, I can't stand when Judah does that. He always tries to put shit off on I, like it's I saying it when it's really him. And you can tell because I's energy isn't really on that. She's more like calm and acting like a fucking bimbo. Like she don't understand. Like in a minute, she gonna talk to Devion about this whole situation or whatever in the live. Judah passes her the mic, right? And she don't have that energy. The real one that's mad is Judah. And again, he used his wife to execute his plans. He's always putting his dumbass wife in this shit.
What's going on here? She's not. See, they try to play I like she's stupid. When the niggas start nuking HOK, we gonna see who got the baby Vicky in their mouth. Me? I'll be rolling. That's what you get.
So he said, let's see if Queen's Throne, Solar Mind, Neo X, Uncle Suge, etc. laugh at me. I'm not the target, LOL. So we're going to see who is going to get the laugh. Now, Judah, did you think that you were gonna say all that shit about my daughter? Like, fuck the shit you said about me, but say that shit about my daughter, threatened to call CPS on me, and also threatened to have me swatted, which could have cost somebody in my household their life or somebody else, because y'all are going off of bad information, right? But like, I'm just saying, like, the shit is weird as fuck. And you think that just because you fell out with them, that you're not a target? Bitch, you will forever be a target.
Wicked gets what wicked deserves. If you're a backstabber, nigga, no problem. Somebody gonna put a machete in your back. And guess what? That's what you get. You're wicked. When someone comes to help you, you're supposed to be a man. That's what a man does. See, these niggas talking that little boyish stuff. These niggas are still kids, right? Oh, I's my friend. I's the main one being like, yo, man, what's up with the promotion, man? What's up with the this and that? Oh, I didn't say that. I sitting right here. Yeah. So it ain't just me. My wife ain't stupid. She know full of proof people when she see them. She's a therapist. You know, and remember.
So she's a therapist, but she just got with your motherfucking schizophrenic ass? And we supposed to believe that she's sound mind and body? Boy, stop. Your wife is a dumbass fucking bitch, bro. Desperate. The fuck? And I heard that them Japanese women, they just want a husband. You know what I'm saying? Period. Into which that's why, you know, it is what it is. But yeah.
A full crap person would look in your face and tell you anything. But it's not what you say. It's what you do. You know, I'm not nobody's tool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo,
I'm a moderator. Yeah, shout out, don't cuss.
Yeah, I hear it. There's be some bullshit.
I want to first say this to you, bro. I have never been afraid of none of them motherfucking niggas you keep talking about. Solamai, all of them. Who them?
Right, I over there flinching and shit.
Fuck care about them bitches. I don't. I've never came and told you I need you to go in on them. In fact, I was telling you stop going in. Leave it alone and let's build. So I don't give a fuck about no Queen's Throne. I don't give a fuck about Neil X. Y'all the ones give a fuck about them. Who cares?
And we don't give a fuck about you either, but you make for a great edit, nigga. And I love the way that you just keep digging yourself a deeper ditch. I wasn't even on YouTube or talking about you, and you had my name in your mouth in a couple of other situations too while I was gone. But I digress.
They gonna always go in on the HOK because they some motherfucking haters. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Let them niggas go in until they fucking die. So it ain't like I came to get you to say.
And he definitely cares. He definitely was mentioning to Judah about how we going in on him or whatever. He probably said some other shit, but essentially that's what happened. And, you know, but now he's up here like, I don't give a fuck about them. He ain't finna bust a grape. Saneter, I enjoy popping your ass. Continue.
Save me, brother. I always respected you once you came back. I showed you fucking love, nigga. So if you want to go ahead and
nigga, there ain't no fucking love, nigga. There ain't no fucking love, nigga.
If you want to bang,
there ain't no fucking love. How about that? Get the fuck off my
So this right here is Devion. I don't know why he go by Dayon or whatever, but you know, we just gave him the professional ass kisser, you know, thing or whatever. I wanted y'all to read it, so I didn't put it in a circle.
When Angel done bring Nikki's ass out, she area what? You better pay Nikki her goddamn money. How about that, bitch?
So if you want to go ahead and
nigga, that ain't no fucking love, nigga. That ain't no fucking love, nigga.
If you want to bang,
ain't no fucking love. How about this bitch ass nigga? Get the fuck off my throat. Look, get these niggas. And man, you get Nikki's ass. When Angel done bring Nikki's ass out, she area what? You better pay Nikki her goddamn money. How about that, bitch?
Okay,
Suck ass nigga. Yeah, you know you are that fucking wig wearing bitch. You better Nikki ass come out area what? You better pay Nikki that goddamn money.
He probably did forget how to spell his name.
Bitch ass nigga, how about that? Your ass gonna be looking like Diddy.
Or maybe that's his middle name. I don't know.
It's okay, baby. How about that, nigga?
Look, I'm a man in black. We gonna delete this video.
This nigga just over here like he's running something.
Now, why would JJ be so pressed to have the video deleted? Oh yeah, because he knows that the ops. Now they use words like ops. Fuck. But he knew that we was coming. For real. Thank you, Judah. Yes, he said you better wait for Angel. So you better hope that Angel don't get a hold of Nikki. You better pay Nikki her money, Saneter. Now, I do believe that Nikki needs to be compensated, right? Because I believe Ben's story. I believe it. It makes sense. Everything, even down to when Saneter got out of prison. But Saneter will say that we're lying and all this and that. I'm still in contact with Ben. I can call Ben, you know, and everything like that. Ben will probably be coming up. our schedules don't mesh, and then my schedule also is just up in the air. Like I could get called into work right now type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But he does want to come forward and talk about some things, not concerning Sanetta or whatever. If Sanetta comes up, he comes up. But he does want to talk about some things. Last time I talked to him, which was probably like a week ago now because I've been so busy, but we've been, texting and everything like that. Ben's story never wavered, period. Like, never. So I do believe that Nikki should be compensated. However, what does Angel have to do with this whole Nikki Chanel situation? Maybe Judah meant Queen's Throne or Ben or something. I don't know. And maybe Angel just came to his head, but that's crazy that he would throw her in there. That's,
You better
weird.
hope Nikki ass don't come out. You better pay her goddamn money or she gonna tell every goddamn buddy. Yeah, I was just saying, we'd be in the back, because the pause over here, like, why don't you?
Right, hush money. But I'm saying that he needs to compensate her because, in my opinion, he traumatized her by violating her as a child. She may have thought that, oh, I have an older boyfriend or whatever. But what he actually did was against the law based on her being, underage and him being in his 30s. So.
Promote it. We are promoting it. But I only got like 400 subs. They be promoting Jabari.
But then how is he talking about he promoted it when Judah didn't go live for 2 weeks? I think he was waiting for me to go live again or something. I told you, Judah, we're responding, right? I'm responding. You're the instigator in this situation. So when I come out, I don't come out until I need to respond or something funny happened like this or whatever. Into which, regardless, I still would have responded to this because, nigga, I don't fuck with you. And you sitting up here like, oh, we're going to just laugh at them when we're laughing at all three of y'all. Y'all are some clowns and you look stupid with your forced friendships.
Sorry, Jabari, he don't even be there. And I watched me. Them niggas ain't even there. And I'm sorry, Devin. What'd you say I before? Hold on. The money thing, what?
Well, because Devion and Judah debate, but you don't get money from Saneter. You don't.
Facts. Angel is minding her own business. Shout out to Angel. Now Judah's gonna have her speak again, right? I listen to how just like removed from the situation she seems. She really seems like she really doesn't care. And the only reason why she's saying anything is because Judah, metaphorically speaking, of course, has a knife to her head or a gun. You know what I'm saying? I meant to say a knife to her throat and a gun to her head, but you get the drift, right?
Don't make money off of it. And Saneter is the one who makes the money. So why doesn't he want to promote it to make himself the money that he can get?
Well, our debates are like 5, so it's just $5.
Oh, he cannot. Zin said, "Watch Queen." Now he's trying to talk now. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to come over here to get you to join forces. There's no way in hell that is happening. Period. He's going to try to pull Minister Inky. I'm dead.
Right? And then there's no promotion, so nobody's really even like showing up really.
I hope Judah knows better than that, Zen, but that's probably what he thinks. He probably thinks like, oh, I don't fuck with them no more. So, and he's weak by himself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the other people that are going at Sanetta, but I don't need them to do videos for me to do videos on Sa. I'm going to stay on their head. But shout out to Angel. Angel has only responded to these situations. She's not the aggressor. However, when my responses go through, they're a little bit more like they sting a little bit. And that's not a shot to Angel. She doing what's natural to her. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. But I'm not letting these niggas off the hook. Fuck that.
Right? All like that.
Well, our debates are like 5, so it's $5, right? And then there's no promotion, so nobody's really even like showing up. Right?
And also Angel, I'm sure she's following through with charges and lawsuits and things like that. So it would be stupid for her to even, continue responding or whatever. I'm not going to talk about what I'm going to do, but let's just say we building shit,
Well, our debates are like 5, so it's just $5, right? And then there's no promotion, so nobody's really even like showing up, really, right? All like that.
So his
$5 debates.
Money makers are the dumb niggas. So there ain't no consciousness. It's just a goddamn circus show, a monkey on a little bike.
No, the money makers are charging Sanetta for the debates. You, sir, told Sanetta that you did not want any money from the debate. You told him, what can you do with American money anyway? Like it couldn't be converted or something. But anyway, you allowed him to pimp you. And he's done so 3 times. And now Devion, because that debate was basically a free debate. It was on the channel, streamed right to the channel. So you set yourself up for that and told other niggas, like the professional ass kisser over here, Devion, that you were going to bring him in to the action. And Devion didn't advocate for himself, so he gets no money either.
You're talking this dumb shit.
Even though, isn't Devion homeless? Well, not homeless, but he lives with his baby mama's parents.
So, you know what I mean? And he can talk his mess all he like, but he knows that return fire is going to be double, nigga. It's going to be like Iran versus political state of Israel. Yeah, you can shoot your little whatever, nigga. But we start dropping them carpet bombs in your ass, nigga. Right? Right? Now look, he said this. Oh, well, I didn't tell you, but this is what a real man does. If you see somebody, right, this is why I'm an Israelite. The Torah says you should not stand aside while your brother's blood is shed. Well, these sucker niggas don't, they don't do that. And you know who pays for it? Nepa pays for all that. Somebody said, I don't care about Suge and Queen's Throne and all that. Yeah, but guess who pays for it? Nepa pays for it. She's the one gets talked about, dogged out, called names, upset. It's her. Of course, he don't give a shit. She's the one at the target.
And why does she get called out and all this and that? See, it's been months, right? She claimed that somebody came to her mother's house on Mother's Day, her mother's house where she lives. But there's been no proof or anything like that. She said that me and my man drove down to Arizona to be at her mother's house and watch her go in and out of her mother's house. That never happened. She also said that Angel paid me $2,000 or $2,500 to do so. That never happened. And she's still yet. And also, there's allegedly Ring camera that states that it was us, but she can't show no proof. There's been no investigation. No police have reached out to me or anything like that. So I'm just like wondering why you're still advocating for this lying ass bitch, Judah, when that never fucking happened.
Right? Y'all keep doing that shit, right? But so much for the conscious community, like the goddamn Klansman community.
Okay, yeah, Nepa keep calling.
Yes, they debating for $5. It started at $2.99, and then, you know, Sanetta's greedy and shit, so he upped it to $5. But he does have other debates over there that be like $25, $20, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the Happy Meal debates, the great value debates.
The debate was already a go. I mean, why are you asking me, am I still doing it?
Right.
I was doing it from the jump. The thing is, the date kept getting changed. We were supposed to debate once, it didn't happen. Then we were supposed to debate that Monday, it didn't happen.
Hell no, that $25 debate will not be streamed on here, but they will have the after debate on that little bum ass channel.
Now all of a sudden we debating on the 12th. But still, there's no promotion. I just got the link.
Right. And she's like, promote it on your channel.
Well, why isn't Devion also mad about Judah being gone for 2 weeks and not promoting it himself? He talking about so-and-so promoted it and this, that, but you have a channel and you didn't promote it. Like, I would have just made a flyer for my side or whatever. Like, if I was doing a debate in a separate situation, I would never do no shit with Sanetta. But again, right? But I would have just made my own promo until I got the original promo. I would have just stated, well, I haven't gotten a promo yet, but, you know, here's the information, you know. But instead, they're waiting on some cheap ass, you know, graphics that Sanetta just pushes out his asshole and throws out here. Like the fact that Sanetta really thinks that his graphics look good, nigga, stop.
That's cool. We did promote it on our channel. I's been doing it. Sister Assen's been doing it.
But I haven't even talked to Genesis. The debate was supposed to be on Monday, the 7th. But she said she had to go out of town and no date was set after that.
I know.
Nepa, just hit the link, Nepa. Why are you texting me?
She was just on here lying, trying to cause some division between me and I when I's the main one calling out. Like, wait a minute, man. She know I's not rude or gonna say nothing crazy, but she's like, something ain't right, which obviously everybody clearly sees. But that's these niggas again. These niggas can't get right. Can't, won't. Right? Then somebody comes over and starts, oh, you're effing baby, and blah, 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 and so forth and so on. This, that, the other, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Go ahead and talk all that mess all you like. May Yahweh send them.
Yeah, them debates don't do nothing. Them debates, like, it's all a money situation. It doesn't help anybody. It's just, you know, people that want the spotlight on them. They want the attention. debating the same shit that you would hear in other videos. It's stupid.
Them same niggas, like he said, he got scared of them. Cool. Once they see June Naz out the way, but they're gonna try to act like it's everybody else's fault but theirs.
Hey, come on, man. Where's the tour night promotion? And now all of a sudden we done got on your neck. Now you want to make a video trying to promote.
Facts, he got the 5 below graphics. I'm dead.
See, that's fake. And look, Devion said, did you say you sent the picture in?
Yeah, I sent it.
And you emailed her?
Yeah.
And there was no response?
No, she didn't email me back now one time.
Told you, bro.
I don't know why she didn't text me. She could have clicked the link.
She knows she was just here. And she tried to lie. And nobody was buying it. Then saw another at the panel with his grizzly bear face live. Right? I'm like, he's egging the ox back on. I'm like, cool, hey, no problem.
How is falling out with you egging us on? We was gonna talk shit regardless. You the one that keep talking about the ops, right? And nigga, you're the op because you're the one that started this whole fucking thing, nigga. You could have went over there, did your little thing or whatever, and kept our names out of it. Instead, you crossed the motherfucking boundaries, fam. You took this from one place to another. Fuck, stupid ass. I hate motherfuckers that act like they forget what happened or try to change history.
Not to pay for his Nepa. For these old cornball, corn chip, window licking, crayon chewing, short bus niggas that he promote, right? Niggas scared to death to even debate us. I want y'all to know that. Them goofball niggas that be on HOK, they're afraid to debate the tour nights. That's why you don't see us debating. You can't promote them goddamn bums.
Hey, I mean, look, man, Saneter did it before. He gave me an 8-minute round.
Man.
When has a debate ever had 8-minute rounds?
Never in history. Damn, man. Now look, y'all already said y'all never heard of an 8-minute round in your life. You know, listen, anybody from the street you know, it's called passive aggressive.
Right. He said that Mac was strong as hell. It had all these, it had all these specs, and he ordered the most expensive one that he could get. But like, his graphics are terrible. His edits are horrible. Like, never, like, child, bye. And that's the thing. I used to do graphics for Saneter and shit, right? I did his cover and something else, I believe. But that nigga he could have just listened to what I said about Polite, and we probably wouldn't even, we probably would have been here because all of the predators now. If the events happened the same way that they did when Polite shit came out, and then Shaka was right behind that or whatever, as far as getting exposed, if he would have listened to me about Sinful the P, and it ain't no you listen to me, damn it. I'm trying to tell you, as somebody that's supposed to be like the grandfather of the conscious community, the Black conscious community, should know. And I felt like if you found out that I knew these things and didn't tell you, then you would look at me funny or whatever, right? But you claim that you are watching my content, Saneter, and I sent you links to videos. It was on you to not watch them. Then the whole thing with Polite unfolded and shit. Another one. Then Shaka. Another one. Then I find out about Mighty Hebrew. Like, come on, it's too much. You know what I mean? But in reality, like, you're the one that fucked up, nigga. You just look stupid as fuck. You should have abandoned them pedophiles, but you're rocking with your flock, right? Because birds of a feather.
When a sucker nigga won't say it out of his mouth, he's gonna show you through his actions. So if a nigga give you an 8-minute round, he's basically telling you what? He's trying to sun you and disrespect you indirectly.
He definitely was on there begging for donations. That's like the second time he begged for a computer.
There ain't no such thing as coincidence. Right? If it just keeps happening over and over and over again, it ain't no coincidence. The nigga is doing it on purpose.
But the platform where the debate is supposed to happen, who makes flyers, is not promoting it. That's strange.
Yeah, niggas ain't shit.
That's like a record label not promoting their artists.
Right.
When when the Saneter brought Jabari over, it's been nothing but Jabari debate.
Yep.
Dr. Reggie.
Yep.
Debate.
Yep. And we kept asking Nepa, what's with the Coliseum? I don't know. What do you mean we don't know? This is your husband?
Yeah,
that's not her husband. She's a concubine.
Okay.
Also, why Saneter had the nerve to bring Zaza Ali on his channel? Now, if you don't know Zaza Ali, she had a women's seminar, right? It was supposed to be like a retreat, right? Where you kind of go to like a resort type of situation, and they have like this woman's type of experience, right? A get together amongst women. And she scammed them out of that. Not only that, but Zaza Ali was indicted federally for fraud and ended up, I think, with house arrest or something. I got to go back and look at that part. Shout out to Concealed Ringleader. Concealed Ringleader, I believe, has a video up also about Zaza Ali. You got to go all the way down. There's a lot of shit about Cly over there. Some stuff about Hassan, some other people. But if you go all the way down, you'll see like the Zaza Ali. She exposed Polite and Saneter back and forth, and some other things or whatever. But yeah, it was definitely, it's interesting. But he brought her back and acted like the shit never even happened. That's what I was gonna edit. I got it. So Saneter, if you take it down. But I was like, wow. But in that interview, y'all, she was very like, okay, if you don't know Zaza Ali, she's light-skinned like myself, but she seemed to like hate her light-skinnedness. So she tried to like throw light-skinned people under the bus or whatever. I don't know. But she mentioned like some concubines and bitches being hoes. And Nepa got offended and she went live. Nobody watched it really. It was like 23 people in the far as views or whatever, just period. Not just in the live stream, but after everything was done, like a day later, it was like 23 views, child. And she was offended at what Zaza had said, which I found interesting as well. But that's what we were going to talk about, other than the other true crime situation. And since that true crime situation that doesn't involve Saneter, but that true crime situation also includes pedophilia, it will be over here and not my true crime TV channel. I'm trying to get everything back flowing the way that it was, because Queen's Throne TV is my backup channel. But you know, I like doing true crime, but I'm gonna get back, you know, on the bandwagon with it and shit like that. But yes, she used to run with Professor Griff. Tariq Nasheed ended up exposing her as well. I think that's what the video over there is about. There's a lot of like Tariq Nasheed talking about Griff and his fallout with Griff and Zaza Ali and stuff like that. But we might have to like remix that, because that was also like, had to have been like 6 years ago. So I just thought it was interesting that, okay, him and Garfield fell out. He claimed that Garfield was a scammer or whatever. We looked at that. But why is he reverting back to scammers? You know what I mean? Like, why is he trying to, oh, Zaza Ali wrote some books? You know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck, bro? She's a scammer. She scammed people in the community. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand.
Nepa being the host, I was supposed to be her co-host. This is what it is. Now, you see Nepa running nothing?
Now, how long do y'all think that it would have lasted if Judah and Nepa were like they were doing a channel together, co-host? Now, if you didn't know, before, if you go back, like, I know that JJ and Saneter are cool now, but if you go to the last time that they fell out, Saneter gave JJ 7000 a channel with 13,000 subscribers, right? I think it's the channel that is now the Coliseum or whatever, right? But I guess after they took it from JJ, they, you know, built this, and they told Judah that he was going to be a co-host. That don't even sound right to me, because Judah is not well-spoken, period. You know what I'm saying? At all. He stutters a lot. He's real like aggy with how he speaks and shit. It's just weird that she would tell him that, but why would they tell him that? Because they knew that Judah was going to try to do their dirty work. So that's how I feel anyway.
Ain't nothing about the debate. Nigga, I got something about the nigga, he fake. You know, fake ass nigga can't listen, if a nigga do something real, the nigga might break out in a rash. Right? Nigga gotta go soak in the tub for a day and shit. Nigga did something real. You know, fake niggas do fake nigga shit. This is what it is. You know what I mean? And any fake nigga that's supporting a fake nigga shit, you fake too. Nepa, you fake. Sorry.
Yeah, Zaza Ali and Griff dated. Yep.
You know, you're fake. You're not real. Right? He called me effing baby, and I'm just saying he a fake nigga. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And when the niggas start airing niggas out, I'm just be like, oh, that's what I said. Fake nigga, fake niggas. This is what it is. If The nigga have no problem being fake. I have no problem with the nigga being fake. But I know one thing. Even the niggas that don't like me, they gonna say what? At least Jeter Naz and Tor Knight stand up for what's right. But I know one thing. Even the niggas that don't.
Why would we say that? First of all, you're not right because you didn't promote the debate. You've been gone for 2 weeks and quiet as kept. I think it's because Devion is normally his co-host. Normally, if Judah is live, Devion's there. And I think because Devion went on a cruise, even though this nigga lives with his baby mama's parents, he went on a cruise and he was gone for some time. So I think that also, besides the fact that Judah got flagged, is the real reason for that additional week that we didn't see Judah. You see what I'm saying?
At least Jeter Naz and Tor Knight stand up for what's right.
But I know one thing. Even the niggas that don't like me, they're gonna say what? At least Jeter Naz and Tor Knight stand up for what's right.
He definitely is random like a crackhead. It's given like crackhead mixed with meth tease. Like he just, like, that's what I'm saying. He reminds me of Tweak off of South Park. I think it's Tweak. It might be Butters. But I swear it was Tweak because I think Tweak's parents were meth addicts and they were cooking in their house and they were pregnant. The mother was pregnant with Tweak when he was born or whatever. And that whole thing, I swear I saw an episode like that. I love South Park, right? But yeah, so that's what it's giving me. But maybe I got the characters mixed up. I might have, I also like Towley, the high towel. That shit's funny as hell. But yeah, so I'm just saying, like, what?
At least they didn't get the baby oil and bend over and let Nepa Saneter to the gaslight them, lie to their face, and treat them like suckers. They was real men. And they stood up and told them niggas, you can kiss a mother-loving butt.
Exactly. I don't know no brother and sister that go on the internet and call each other molesters.
At least they didn't get the baby oil and bend over and let Nepa Saneter to the gaslight them, lie to their face, and treat them like suckers. They was real men.
What? Griff? Okay, so damn, that's crazy. Jenny Wine's ex-wife? That's interesting.
And they stood up and told them niggas, you can kiss a mother-loving butt.
You and your channel and the whack-ass niggas over there. Right? We're not just all y'all these goof.
Not he looks like the type of dude that plucks his eyelashes. I'm dead, Missouri.
Right? I'm not here to kiss none of these niggas' butts. These niggas ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. Nothing. Unless it benefits
Hey, Tsunami Poppy.
them. Nothing. Unless it benefits them.
Nothing, unless it benefits them.
Nigga, you fake. It's as simple as that. Fake. Right? So I can't be around fake niggas. Right? I'm not built like that. Just can't. Fake niggas can't even be around me. Right? And y'all know that's true. Look how many niggas left toward nice because they fake. Don't ever get in a fight with a fake nigga. Right? Get away from fake.
Don't forget to bring it down.
This is what it is. Oh, baby. Bitch, nigga, I'm a man. That's what a man does. A man stands up for what's right. A baby would sit there and let a nigga sit in his
Yes, and a little bit of Adderall. Facts, Derek.
face with this old lying-ass woman sit in your face and lie and try to gaslight you, and you sit there like a sucker because you think, oh, because he's got 200 subs, like, oh, I gotta kiss his behind. Nigga, please.
Man, hell no. I don't care how many subs you got.
Right?
Facts, Tsunami Poppy.
At all. Right? Oh, he's the king of what? Fake niggas?
Yes, we thought that we were able to promote the Torah in other platforms, but I guess it is, I don't know, not accepted?
That's what I mean, like this submissive fucking bullshit. Like, watch how Judah claims, BBL Natzarah of the Brokeback Mountain claims that his wife, the woman that you just heard, speaking, is upset about this whole situation. However, this is how she coming off. Does this sound like upset to y'all?
Then I don't know why it's so difficult to do what we want to do.
Yeah, because all we want to do is bring out the Torah. I guess that's vendetta against the Torah.
Yeah.
Especially somebody might be white in the background. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, promoting a bunch of white men.
Yes.
Indians.
I know. Waspy.
Yeah.
Kemet.
Oh, also, I don't remember what video it's in or whatever. I think I got it somewhere though. But okay, Saneter was live, right? And they were talking about religion and stuff like that. And one of the white men that Saneter supported and had up on the panel a few other times or whatever, he went up there and like said some racist ass shit to them. And like, they didn't even like trip off of it. Sonetta just kicked him off the panel. And now Sonetta is back on the fuck the white man shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just all of a sudden and shit. Like, oh, that had nothing to do with it? Okay.
Strange.
Well,
Yeah. I'm sad.
why?
Because I thought it was going to be a good debate. So.
Like, literally, I's just saying words to, you know, have Judah feeling like she's on his side, which I don't understand why Judah was even upset about this like that. It's a $5 debate. Ain't no money being made. And you already knew what these niggas was on. We told you this. Like, fam, how are you surprised? And it wasn't even your debate.
I'm sad.
I don't know why I said. I'm not. No, I'm not sad either.
Now, he says he's not sad, but Davion went right over there. You gonna see it in a minute. And they did the debate.
You know what I'm saying? A bunch of fakery around. I'd rather not be around it. Right.
Yeah.
Let's be clear, man. Like 3,000 bottles of baby oil. Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. But I'm gonna hop off here, relax a little bit, man. I had some wine last night. I'm not sure if that's the problem, but the temperature keeps changing up here. So my body's all warm inside, like I'm about to swell up.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. But I'm gonna hop off here, relax a little bit, man. I had some wine last night. I'm not sure if that's the problem, but the temperature keeps changing up here. So my body's all warm inside, like I'm about to swell up.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. But I'm gonna hop off of here, relax a little bit, man. I had some wine last night. I'm not sure if that's the problem, but the temperature keeps changing up here. So my body's all warm inside, like I'm about to swell up.
You know, yeah, like I knew these niggas wasn't about to do nothing right. So right, I wasn't even banking on it. That's why when Solar Mind and were like, oh man, see, man, look what saw better than ever. And I told them,
I'm dead. Whoever wins get the foot long at Subway, or Sabi sitting with his back arch creasing Nepal's scalp. I'm dead.
And I was like, hey, y'all niggas act like Solar Mind's not telling the truth. They're like, yo, like look at this.
And when he even though Nepal is bald headed, right? When he puts grease on her scalp, he acts like hair is there, right? So he like fake parts it. Look, I seen this clip, right? I may upload it, but I ain't want nobody to think it was racist and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously I'm black too, but the next thing they'll be saying is I'm racist. But it was a gorilla, right? Well, it wasn't a gorilla, it was a gorilla costume, a person with a gorilla costume on. The gorilla costume has fake nails and has like tracks in his head. And it was like the tracks came down to like right here, right? And the gorilla had the flat iron and was flat ironing like the hair, but went all the way down like it was like 34 inches or something. Boy, that shit had me rolling, nigga. I am going to upload that shit because it's funny as hell. It's gonna be a YouTube short or whatever, but I seen it on TikTok and it reminded me of Nepal without, you know, like if somebody else would have did it and not been wearing a gorilla costume, I immediately would have uploaded it. But that's how Saneter be greasing her scalp. He be fake parting the hair and shit, you know, with the little comb and shit. Like, don't touch her scalp, but just go through and then put some grease right there and then pull the next part over her hair. Like, that's how he do it. I'm telling you.
You. Like, Ray Charles can see that. Like, come on, man.
Hey, Emmanuel, how you been?
I can't front. Y'all know full well YouTube been whack, including all of it. That's why I've been going for 2 weeks, just watching, being like, I hope everybody's getting tired of the whackness. So
Yeah, this been whacked like the past couple weeks.
Yeah. I try to, you guys Shabbat, I try to stay up a little later, but I can't be staying up real late because I get sick. They look crazy and stupid, and people's gonna look at them crazy.
You get sick from staying up late, child? What the fuck?
Is he like, wait. So you tell me these guys did this and y'all repaid them like that?
Now he greased her scalp with 10W30 synthetic motor oil. I'm dead. The Grim Reaper, I am dead.
Crazy and stupid, and people's gonna look at them crazy. Like, wait. So you tell me these guys did this and y'all repaid them like that?
They look crazy and stupid, and people just gonna look at them crazy. Like, whoa.
No, we looking at you like you crazy because we told your ass, but then you jumped out the window and spoke on several content creators and they're not talking about you.
Oh, wait. So you tell me these guys did this and y'all repaid them like that?
Not Crisco, but Judah, what are you saying you did now? You mean to tell me that these guys did this and you repaid them with that? Did what? Went after people's children? Lied on several people, nigga? Let's listen to it again.
I'm crazy. Like, wait. So you tell me these guys did this and y'all repaid them like that?
They look crazy and stupid, and people's gonna look at them crazy. Like, wait. So you tell me these guys did this and y'all repaid them like that?
Now, because remember, Judah claims that he backed, I can only speak for myself, but he backed me off of Saneter and Nepa, or the statement was really that he backed them off of Saneter and Nepa. That never happened. On my channel recently, I haven't been coming through as much as I like used to come through. I used to go live every day, but you know, then that kind of slowed down a little bit and shit like that. My children are very active at school and with their friends and shit, and then with work and stuff. I want to start coming back more, but it's not unheard of for me to be gone for a week, maybe even 2 weeks or 3 weeks. We back on track now unless I get a call from work, we pretty much back on track because my new schedule is all figured out between me and my man as far as the kids. But like, he acts like just because I wasn't up here for a week or two, and then again, remember that they tried to get my channel taken down. Like, they really thought that they were gonna get my shit taken down and I was gonna be quiet. I would have just went on another page.
They look crazy and stupid, and people just gonna look at them crazy like, wait. So you need to tell me these guys did this and y'all repaid them like that?
Yeah, they look foolish. There's nothing they can do about it. And Nepal's like, they're gonna laugh at you. I can almost guarantee you they're not gonna laugh at me. And Nepal's like, they're gonna laugh at you. I can almost guarantee you they're not gonna laugh at me.
He want to suck on Judah's titties. That's what he want to do. He want to suck on them titties.
I was like, they're gonna laugh at you. I can almost guarantee you they're not gonna laugh at me.
Even the ops respect that. Well, yeah, them tall night dudes, yeah. Well, we don't like them, but at least they men. At least they got testicles. Even the ops respect that. Well, yeah, them tall night dudes, yeah. Well, we don't like them, but at least they men. At least they got testicles.
We would never respect y'all. Y'all don't have testicles. Devion went over there and did the debate anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't do no promo. They didn't push it back. He just went over there. He was thirsty as hell. And then Judah was in the chat and he found out that he was blocked after this episode, right? That he did online the other day. So that's interesting, right? Why would we ever look at you like you're doing a great motherfucking job? You're a fake ass, weird ass nigga that could have avoided all this, but no, you just wanted the spotlight on you. You wanted attention. You thought that you going over there and kissing Saneter's ass was gonna help you and the TK, the Torah Knights. Like, it's not. You guys look stupid as fuck.
Even the ops respect that. Well, yeah, them tall night dudes, yeah. Well, we don't like them, but at least they men. At least they got testicles.
And then Judah Naz is supposed to be the leader of Torah Knights. Now, if your leader, right, in any situation or somebody above you is ill-informing you of people that you should connect with or whatever, that's going to always backfire. I don't know why them people over there would leave it up to a fucking tweaked out schizophrenic to manage their debates. Like, what?
Right? At least they're not bowing down, puckering up, and letting Saneter and Nepa run all over him, gaslight him, try to brainwash him. At least they're smart enough to know, right? Some sucker-ish when they see it. But they gonna
yeah, that's why the professional ass kisser, you can't see under here, but that's Devion's picture. And then, you know, you got Judah over here because he's talking to Devion. So Judah is the ass licker, and Devion is the professional ass kisser. So Judah licking and Judah probably licking and sticking, because I heard that, you know, niggas that move like Saneter like the badunki in they donkey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the dingaling in they schlingaling. Now, let me stop trying to make it rhyme and shit. But and Devion just over there kissing the ass while Judah's licking all up in that ass.
After me, they're gonna have a Devion. It's gonna be the partner.
Judah over there tossing salads, Parmesan cheese salads. I don't know, just a whole bunch of salads, Cobb salads, potato salad. That nigga tossing that salad.
Nepa knows. Isn't that right, Nepa? Chris Harris made them videos, them three or four videos. You know, he was getting like 5,000, 6,000 views off of messing with Nepa. She's a woman, right? Not a dude, a woman. Nobody came to her rescue. Besides a few of us staying up for her.
Facts. Tsunami Poppy, facts.
You know, but she don't appreciate nothing anyway. She, like, you know, niggas, you know, we think you're better than you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga act like you're supposed to be doing it or something, right? Now she can't say the same thing Saneter said. Oh, I don't care, because Nepa does care, because she's a woman, a female. Any woman would care if some dude's just like dogging them out, and there's like a whole bunch of people just consistently dogging you out, following your mama around, doing this, doing that, messing with your family, doing this, Yeah, of course it's going to affect you. Any woman will be affected.
So you didn't care about what you did to me, even though I'm not a crybaby like Nepal, right? I'm mainly at your motherfucking head about my daughter. Cause anybody that knows me knows that I ain't no fucking pedophile and I ain't with that shit, right? But what you said about my daughter was fucked up. But you gonna try to cape for Nepal when we did that out of response. But you brought up the situation at Nepal's mother's house. And again, I will state, there has been no proof to support any of her claims, nor will you ever see any proof because the shit never happened. So you're advocating for a bitch that lied to you, Judah, because it never happened. Nepal, please put some proof out that Angel paid me money, that I went to your house, that she, like none of that. Like, bitch, I would not fucking go to this bitch's house. I don't give a fuck. I see what she looks like online. But have y'all noticed now, Nepa is trying to cam up more. And she got some type of like half wig that she's wearing and shit like that, which it looks synthetic. You can definitely tell. And also, like she only cams up for a little bit or whatever now and shit like that. It's just weird. But she's trying to like cam up and doing weird ass shorts, I heard, where she's like literally on here like like in the shit or whatever, like that type of thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, nobody want to see you like that. Like, stop. Just stop. Nepal. Nobody cares. She been going live. This bitch went live. You know what? I'm going to leave that alone because I hope it is her karma. I'm going to leave it alone until we address it. But yeah, let me shut up because I wasn't supposed to let that cat out the bag. But Nepal fucked up majorly. Majorly.
You won't even care if some dude just like dogging out and there's like a whole bunch of people just consistently dogging you out, following your mama around, doing this, doing that, messing with your family, doing this. Yeah, of course it's going to affect you. Any woman will be affected.
Any woman would
care. Her wigs are made out of microfiber, child. She can't go to the campfire because that shit will start on fire. She got to take that shit off when she open up the oven because that shit will melt to her fucking scalp.
If some dude's just like...
Nah, I'm not going to lie. Some synthetic wigs have like a heat tolerance of like 350, you know what I'm saying, 400 and shit. So, but these wigs that she got definitely are straight from China. Shit, it might even be from Japan, shit. But it's synthetic fibers. Like, you can tell. You can literally tell. And then how it's just like strapped to her head like a fucking helmet. Like, girl.
Like dogging them out. And there's like a whole bunch of people just consistently dogging you out, following your mama around, doing this, doing that, messing with your family, doing this, doing... Yeah, of course it's going to affect you. Any woman will be affected.
Good luck, I don't know.
Sedona roadkill, fur, I'm dead. Like, what?
I would have my wife being shield. The human shield. I agree with I used to bang on the pot, we crack jokes, whatever. I wasn't necessarily trying to imply that she was...
Nepal soaks her wigs with mop water.
It's really a whore and all this kind of crazy mess. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, them ops, they gonna start messing with her.
Nepal, you need to put some fabric softener on that synthetic wig. Since it's a fiber, that might help. You know what I'm saying? Bring that shit back. Pop it out. Because one thing that's weird, right? In the videos that she been popping up with, now the wig has like little streaks of blonde in it, right? She tries to act like it's her hair. But if you remember, she had put henna in her hair, which stains your hair. And she put henna in her hair and literally just slopped it on because there's a big ass red, dark, like bright red streak in the front that is not like, girl, you need to go to a salon. You need to watch a tutorial, something, bitch. Like, get it the fuck together. This is not that. Okay. But I don't know. And then also, if you notice, whenever Saneter has 99.9 times, whenever Saneter has a female on his panel, like he's interviewing her, whatever, Nepa will like try to come in. She did it. Saneter had did an interview with this other lady and then misunderstood, right? Not an interview, but like it was supposed to be a debate that was free again, right? And Misunderstood cammed up in the live, so she's sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, where her Nepal size fucking breasts, whatever, sagging as fuck, right? And another thing is, Misunderstood went to Vegas or whatever, and she wore this shirt that like had no straps on it. And if you don't know, Misunderstood's boobs is like hanging to the floor like Nepal's, right? So like the whole time she trying to pull this shit up because the motherfucking outfit was trying to sag with the titties. It was crazy. But anyway, back to when Misunderstood was on Saneter's shit, right? So she was up there, she was cammed up, they was doing a little debate or whatever. I fast forwarded through 99% of it. But Nepa ended up coming up there and, just being like, and all that. And she had the same fucking wig. Like, girl, bye.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't your hair, bruh.
But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But them ops, they gonna start messing with her.
Nepa put that wig in the washer and dryer with a Tide Pod. That's what I think. She put a Tide Pod in the washer and dryer where Syntheticas and tried to wash it and thought, she was washing hair. Not fabuloso. I'm dead.
What it is, man. You gotta pick,
Yeah, it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now all of a sudden, after 3 weeks,
Belle, not she washes dishes with hand soap.
in there a month, they want to promote the debate. Come on.
Right? Do something for somebody else without expecting a reward. I'm telling you, Most High will reward you.
Didn't you go at me and several other people because you were being rewarded, whether you did it on your own volition or they patted you on the back? We know that they patted you on the back, but bro, you wanted a reward out of it.
Did you not expect
this chat is definitely lit, y'all. Y'all turning the fuck up. I love it.
Reward from men or women. The reward you gonna get is a big knife in your back. Let me get over here. My body's like heating up bad. I don't know what's going on, man. I hope my insides don't swell up.
Let me get over here. My body's like heating up bad. I don't know what's going on. I hope my insides don't swell up.
Let me get over here. My body's like heating up bad. I don't know what's going on, man. I hope my insides don't swell up.
I don't know if that's like some schizophrenic thought that he has in his head, or if his organs are really swelling up because of his autoimmune disease. But remember, he was running around here lying on me, talking about I had herpes and shit. The fuck?
Right?
He was talking about I ain't have hair or whatever the fuck else he was saying. Child, what?
Doing the FAF stuff, not us. Everybody else is just watching y'all make these ill-advised, stupid moves. Right? And then someone speaks up about it, I'm an effing baby. No, it's called being a man. That's what a man does. Men say what needs to be said when he's supposed to say. That's what men do.
Men don't go at children, period. I don't care whose children they are. They don't go at children. And what you did, inserting yourself in it, because if this was to go on, you would try to be cool with us over here if it was never called out. So I'm just saying, like, Judah, if you think that I'm like hard up for a friend to where I would ever respect you or be around you again or fuck with you or anything, you crazy as hell, my nigga.
Men do what they say they're going to do. Men don't do real weird serpentine, wormy moves behind the scenes, plotting and scamming and scheming. That's not what men do.
This is very much given that they had a deal for Judah to, argue with certain people so that Saneter could focus on his bullshit ass $2.99 debates. You know what I'm saying? His Happy Meal debates and keep it moving. No, I think Happy Meals are now over $5. I guess depending where you live, but the old dollar burger debates, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's what little boys do. And you can be a grown man in your 60s, 70s.
I know what they are. They're White Castle slider debates. Ooh.
In these 80s and still be a little boy. Talking that little boy-ish, like a child. You know what I mean? It's always some behind the scene weird, and everybody's wrong but you. That's crazy. Again, my wife's a therapist. Right. And we'll beat them up intellectually. Destroy them. Wipe them out 4-0. They're like, yo, where's your debate coming up? I don't have any. Devion's getting played around with it.
Our wigs work on trucks, child. I'm dead. If I ever seen a wig under the hood of a truck fixing it and shit, I would fall out.
They're playing games.
The fuck?
But it's not a coincidence. This is what these dudes do. So it is what it is, man. I'll praise you, how I'll catch you guys in a little bit, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Shalom, y'all.
The Torah is superior to the structuring of our people's minds.
All right, so this is the debate. And watch how I had to throw this in here. But watch Davion, bro.
the use of psychology, right? You can't build a society unless you build up mind of the people who is in it. Also, effective in governing a nation and their way of life. It is a moral code, how to interact with one another in civil interactions.
The Torah is superior to the structuring of our people's minds through the use of psychology, right? You can't build a society unless you build up the mind of the people who is in it. Also, effective in governing a nation and their way of life. It is a moral code, how to interact with one another in civil interactions.
The Torah is superior to the structuring of our people's minds through the use of psychology, right? You can't build a society.
Not a biggie bag debate.
Unless you build up the mind of the people who is in it. Also effective in governing a nation and their way of life. It is a moral code, how to interact with one another in civil interactions.
Oh, goofy ass
Emmanuel, I'm dead.
bitch. I get my sister that bitch ass.
I get my sister that beat your motherfucking ass and rape your bitch ass.
I get my sister to beat your motherfucking ass and rape your bitch ass.
Okay? And you niggas already know how my sister get down. She was in prison goddamn 3 times. She'll beat that bitch's ass and snatch her goddamn weave out her motherfucking scalp.
The Torah is superior to the structuring of our people's minds through the use of psychology, right? You can't build a society unless you build up mind of the people who is in it. Also, effective in governing a nation and their way of life. It is a moral code, how to interact with one another in civil interactions.
The Torah is superior to the structuring of our people's minds through the use of psychology, right? You can't build a society unless you build up the mind of the people who is in it. Also, effective in governing a nation and their way of life. It is a moral code, how to interact with one another in civil interactions.
The Torah is superior to the structuring of our people's minds through the use of psychology, right? You can't build a society unless you build up the mind of the people who is in it. Also effective in governing a nation and their way of life. It is a moral code, how to interact with one another in civil interactions.
I'm a pedophile too.
Yeah, you're a pedophile. You told me, Nepal, that you got your Google license taken away for touching a little kid, a baby pedophile. You're a pedophile and a pervert, and your pedophile and fake husband's a pedophile and a pervert.
I'm a baby raper. Oh my God.
Where your dual license at, bitch? My Bible's right here. You told me on Facebook that you got your dual license taken away for messing with a baby. Yeah, tell me I'm lying, bitch.
You incognito, I'm dead. Y'all is turning the fuck up in this chat. This chat is so lit. Yes, I love y'all for that. That's what's up.
Told me that you got accused of pedophilia.
I'm a baby raper.
I'm dead.
Where your dual license at, bitch? My Bible.
And also remember, I cropped too much, right? Shout out to Unseen Soldier, but he put it on the Torah. He put it on the Torah that she told him that she was a baby. He put it on the Torah that she told him that she had this interaction with a child. But he's over there acting like he's holier than thou when he's not coming for people's children and lying on everybody. Again, I'm going to point that out every time.
Right here. You told me on Facebook that you got your dual license taken away for messing with a baby.
That's Janet, Big Tooth Janet. That bitch got chops, boy.
I'm lying, bitch. You told me that you got accused of pedophilia.
This fucking fat slob's daughter's goddamn pregnant and goddamn 14 years old because she's a fucking failure of a mother. That's why. Your daughter's pregnant. She's 14 years old. Failure as a mother.
So, Devion, right here, you fucked up because guess what? Judah does not adhere to all these things about, what people that believe in the Most High and read the Torah, as you stated, should do. That's not communicating civilly.
I'm going to show that the Torah improves the mental capacity, raises the intelligence and skill of the mind, making it more practical for society in order for society to be reigned.
I'm going to show that the Torah improves the mental capacity, raises the intelligence and skill of the mind, making it more practical for society in order for society to be reigned.
I'm going to show that the Torah improves the mental capacity, raises the intelligence and skill of the mind, making it more practical for society in order for society to be reigned.
Right? We all got problems. Nigga can't blame fucking Rob Rack for his problems. Right? We all got problems. Nigga can't blame fucking Rob Rack for his problems.
Right? We all got problems. Nigga can't blame fucking Rob Rack for his problems.
I got goddamn problems. I go to a goddamn psychiatrist every fucking month. I got goddamn problems. I go to a goddamn psychiatrist every fucking month.
I got goddamn problems. I go to a goddamn psychiatrist every fucking month.
Every month. For 10 years in Japan. Every month. For 10 years in Japan.
Every month. For 10 years in Japan.
He thinks I'm like paranoid schizophrenic. That's what he diagnosed me with. He thinks I'm like paranoid schizophrenic. That's what he diagnosed me with.
He thinks I'm like paranoid schizophrenic. That's what he diagnosed me with.
He says, Judah, you are paranoid schizophrenic. I might delete that shit. You know what I'm saying? Delete the shit or whatever.
Not her wig voted for Jesse Jackson. And Nepa's wig is going to fight on the next UFC undercard. I'm dead.
Yo, shout out to my doctor. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to show that the Torah improves the mental capacity, raises the intelligence, and skill of the mind, making it more practical for society in order for society to be ran.
I'm going to show that the Torah improves the mental capacity, raises the intelligence, and skill of the mind, making it more practical for society in order for society to be ran.
I'm going to show that the Torah improves the mental capacity, raises the intelligence, and skill of the mind, making it more practical for society in order for society to be ran.
And sometimes I blame my wife for shit that ain't even fucking real. You know why? Because I be in my own goddamn head.
And sometimes I blame my wife for shit that ain't even fucking real. You know why? Because I be in my own goddamn head.
And sometimes I
Facts, Nazari. Facts.
blame my wife for shit that ain't even fucking real. You know why? Because I be in my own goddamn head.
So I ask you the question, is your wife a whore? Because there's been many peanuts in her womb before you got to her.
Saneter is a pedophile.
And so are you.
And this is why they mad. This is why they jealous. Saw Satan, saw is evil, saw is wicked.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Yeah, that's the life.
Plankton!
Hey, I was watching that.
Saneter, welcome to the debate. He's been watching the whole time. Welcome to the stage, King.
I definitely want to say something myself.
Of course.
I want to say, Genesis, don't get discouraged by any Israelite coming up saying you lost the debate, because, you know, Israelites got to say that.
Oh, they've been going off on me. They've been going off on me in this chat. I'm like, we're not done with the debate yet, so remember, we're not.
Damn, Devion, you allowed this nigga to just shit on you, bro. You just did a 3-hour debate with Genesis. And I might, obviously, I watched the debate, right? I watched it because we covering it, right? But it was a free debate. I ain't pay for it. But I stated that I thought Nepa did a good job because she was trying to rush through it, but it came off to me as that, but it's still like it flowed right? So Nepa, keep that same energy with them debates that y'all are doing over there, I guess, because that was better than what y'all have been doing. I will say that on a positive note, since they say everything that I say is negative, but I do want to also say one more thing positive. Now, I wasn't a fan of Genesis, right? Still ain't made my mind up. Don't know much about her, but I do think that Genesis did a good job. I don't think, that for her first debate, I think she did very well. I thought that she got her points across and things like that. I do want to state that. You know what I'm saying? Period. But Saneter came in and said that to her, in my opinion, because Saneter is a manipulator and, he's funny like that, not in a good way. But to shade the Torah Knights, Devion, and his name is BBL Natzarah of the Brokeback Mountain.
Not done with the debate. Not done with the debate.
Well, I'm not the moderator, so I can say what I want. So, Genesis, don't get discouraged. An Israelite got to say an Israelite brother won, because to say he lost is to say they lost. You see what I'm saying? Is to say they God didn't hold it. Is to say the Torah can't stand up. I'm going to say, without any biasness, you did win the debate based off of your question and answers, because you was asking questions that I feel Davion really could not answer. You was killing it on the question and
Not aliens coming back with Nepa's wig on. I'm dead.
and that right there, I would say gave you the win by far. And that's just my opinion.
No, the debate isn't done though. And I appreciate you doing that. I'm saying I wish
like JJ came in and said who won.
I know, but that was no, I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying I want them to get on with the closing, and then we can definitely go in on who won and who didn't. If you want to moderate the last part.
Go ahead, I'm good. You good? I don't want to moderate at all.
All right, so just stay here though. No, don't leave the panel. Oh, he left. He's in the background. Okay, thank you, Saneter. So anyway,
Maybe you did good, man. Did good, man. I appreciate that you went in there for it, man. I appreciate that, man. Because a lot of Israelites, they always want to do that. Oh, that's a woman situation. Judah, you was there?
Well, yeah, they got me blocked and stuff over there.
Judah, you was there? Well, yeah, they got me blocked and stuff over there.
Judah, you was there? Well, yeah, they got me blocked and stuff over there.
Well, you know how it goes. This is how it goes.
Yeah, that's all good though.
You know what I'm saying? But not to shit on anybody or whatever. Just we want to go where niggas like appreciate talent and shit. Where there ain't no bullshit. No.
Yeah, I understand that one. Definitely understand that one. I said,
now there is somebody else on the panel, but just for the effects of the video, I cut him out or whatever. I don't know, dude. So there was no reason for him to be in there.
Next debate. What you got going on?
I don't have. I was supposed to have. I don't have any debates.
I seen him in the chat room and some of this should be going on.
All right, this was definitely requested about a month ago, and yeah, so this is just perfect timing. Let's go.
Yeah, HOK, they over there, they sick. Yes, Nepa.
Hi, Saneter. I'm just listening and I jumped back on because somebody had mentioned his lips. Yes. This is not a doctored picture. This is a real picture of what happened to this man, and he still is doing the most evil. He said he almost died, y'all.
Yep.
He almost died from everything swelling up from his autoimmune disease. He still is doing the most evil. He said he almost died, y'all. He almost died from everything swelling up from his autoimmune disease.
Damn.
He still is doing the most evil. He said he almost died, y'all. He almost died from everything swelling up from his autoimmune disease.
He'll tell you.
He'll tell you.
You know what? Marlo said red wine in moderation can boost the heart, gut, and brain health, but always drink very cold. Yeah. You know what, Marlo? You're actually right, man. Like, and you know what? My dumb ass always take things too far. When I drink coffee, I always drink like 4 cups.
So because of his autoimmune disease, his lips, his whole body swells up apparently. And he's going to say something very interesting in here, but I was like, what? So, but allegedly because of his autoimmune disease, his lips and his intestines and his organs all like swell up in his body. It's really interesting, but he's gonna say some other weird ass shit in a minute too. Let's listen.
I said red wine in moderation can boost the heart, gut, and brain health, but always drink very cold. Yeah. You know what, Marlo? You're actually right, man. Like, and you know what? My dumb ass always take things too far. When I drink coffee, I always drink like 4 cups.
Oh, we know you take shit too far. We know that.
Oh, I'm always the dumbass. Always got to overdo it. Then I'll drink wine. Then my stomach get all jammed up. My wife started looking at me crazy. Like, I told you, and I just be doing dumb shit. So, and then I take this medicine. So probably mixing that with alcohol probably isn't good. I probably got an ulcer. I think I have an ulcer. When my stepmother got ran over by a car, if he died.
Listen, so he said that he thinks he has an ulcer. And now he said when his stepmother died, because she was hit by a car, right? Listen.
This thing just poked out of my stomach. Like, I was so stressed out crying. Just like, literally, I don't know what it was. I had to like push it back in my intestine.
So you may have a hernia it's not the hernia that I had where it was your stomach, the where your food goes, right? That's a hiatal hernia where your food goes down or whatever. It herniates, right? And it goes up into the esophagus. This nigga has a hernia in his intestines, which is very, very serious. But he didn't go to a doctor, and this happened when he was a kid. Child, you can't say shit to me. You just pushed it back in, like, that's it? The fuck?
I think I have an ulcer. When my stepmother got ran over by a car and she died, this thing just poked out of my stomach. Like, I was so stressed out crying, just like literally, I don't know what it was. I had to like push it back in my intestine.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. My stomach is always jammed up. So now I just eat like salad and shit and oatmeal to like heal my stomach. I mean, y'all know that my intestines always swell up now.
So that's why you so skinny, because you eating probably like just one little ass cup of oatmeal and shit. And then also, a couple of pieces of lettuce and shit.
But
All right, y'all. There's that. I'm gonna drop the link. I know it's, some people may have to work or whatever, but if anybody wants to come up, anybody can. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I think that shout out to Blue again. Shout out to Blue for coming through and letting everybody know about the shenanigans that happened over there, child, because it was definitely interesting. Okay. Period. I was like, what the fuck? And I may not have, even seen that myself. So shout out to Blue. Shout out to Unseen Soldier and Concealed Ringleader. I just think it's crazy that Saneter tried to use Concealed Ringleader's work, and push it off as something else. And that happened in 2018, and he acting like it's new. You know what I'm saying? Imam Bashir is disgusting. If you missed that part, rewind it back. Saneter tried to come out and act like he was exposing Imam Bashir for being a predator. But you used the wrong work, sir, and you better hope the Concealed Ringleader don't flag you. She probably may not, though, because it's not, it really just only makes him look bad. But she does know about it, and she laughed. She thought it was funny. But we know the reason why you allegedly didn't see the video, because of the video's title. I believe it was like something, but it had Saneter's name in the title. It's in the edit. I forgot what it was called. But I just find it really interesting that, he did that and then try to act like he was doing like the public a good thing. Yes, it's good to bring it forward, but his motives for doing so, was kind of compromised because Imam Bashir spoke ill of him. So even though he was speaking the truth, like stay away from the House of Consciousness, but and that portion of the clip was from TAHARKA BEY'S channel, where he had interviewed Imam Bashir in March of this year. But Saneter claims that he just saw that now too. Like, bullshit. You knew about it. You didn't have no content, so you went up and talked about it. Saneter has to be messy. He has to be messy. But for Judah to sit up here and act like, he really cares, about Nepal and this, that, and the fifth. He doesn't. He just wants, the eyes on him and shit like that. He wanted to fight somebody else's battles and shit like that. Again, nobody went to Nepal's mother's house. Nobody even gives a fuck really about Nepal. Nepal is a nobody in reality. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comments have been killing me. They always, good, but today y'all turned the fuck up for real. I'm dead. Her wig has no reflection in the mirror. Scared to death of Angel. Fact. Angel got some good hair too. But since they sit up here and talk all this shit or whatever, I got deep conditioner in my hair, but they say that I don't have hair. My hair is long. I don't know how long it is, but it's my motherfucking hair, bro. And since I was deep conditioning my hair, I was like, fuck it. Let me just show these niggas I got hair. I got another video up where Clyde was talking about I don't have hair and all this and that. So I had to show her then, but my hair was shorter at the time. But it's like every time I get like a trim, I really be rocking my own hair and shit. So anyway, I thought it was a good thing to do. But what's good, Unseen Soldier? I see you up in here.
Hey, what's going on now?
Man, how you been?
As always, I've been all right, sticking and moving, rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
But as always, you in these edits, but your chat, man, I couldn't breathe tonight.
Man, they was killing me.
Oh my God. They's going in. Shit. Just touch on a couple things right quick. So, some people may not have been around as long and they don't know. Remember the clip you showed where with the Polite and Saneter showing that picture of them women? That was he was attacking, I don't know if you remember, Melanie Sute. But in that live stream, it was a female named Melanie Sutek. They used to be down with the HOK.
Right.
And she was built like, I don't want to say top heavy because she had, you know, big top and big bottom, but she was top heavy like that. And Sanetta looked at it and she backstabbed him or whatever, because during this time, Sanetta had a beef going on with Tommy Sotomayor. And Melanie Sutek so-called jumped ship and went over there to Tommy. So Sanetta was mad. She was in that live stream and she had left before Sanetta could mock her. So when he put them pictures up, he was mocking her, attacking her. And Melanie Sutek is the one who came out and said, did the live stream, said Sanetta was blackmailing her, saying if she didn't do what he wanted her to do, that he was going to put it out there that, you know, those conscious dudes up in New York ran trains on her.
I do remember that. I remember Melanin Sutek, but I didn't know that that's what that picture was about. So thank you for filling me in on that. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what that was about. And she was like, this dude been harassing me, threatening to say, put out that people ran trains on me up there in the conscious community and all that.
Wasn't that also because she was cool with Hassan or something like that?
It all started. I don't know how cool she got with his son, but I know it all started when she went over to Tommy. Because remember, all these things was going on. Tommy was supposed to do a debate with Polite. Is the black woman God? And Tommy pulled out. And Sanetta had an issue with Polite because Polite didn't want to lose that money. So Polite wanted to go off on his own and do the debate with Tommy without Sanetta. And Sanetta was the one promoting it at first and all that. So there was a lot of stuff going on around this time, and a lot of HOK members, because even Dr. Mayat ended up over there with Tommy. So a lot of HOK members was abandoning Sanetta, going over to Tommy, and Sanetta looked at it as, you know, they switching sides on him. So he would do things and attack them. So yeah, that's what was going on with that.
I remember when they was over there. I remember that Tommy situation or whatever. He recently had Tommy up on his page too. And in the Zaza Ali video, Tommy ended up hitting the link too. And him and Zaza was talking, and that was interesting too. Like what?
And Zaza, she was a lot of people, another thing, I was gonna touch on that too. A lot of people don't know, Zaza was the Nepal before Nepal, meaning not saying Zaza do the same thing Nepal, besides the scamming, because people got to remember, Nepal came in talking about she can move things with her mind and all that. But Sanetta used to lust after her. I don't know if people remember those live streams before when she would hit his panel, and you see how Sanetta used to act. So he used to do that with her way before Nepal came around. But Zaza wasn't that stupid. You know, if she going after a bag, she gonna go after a bigger bag than that. Nepal the only one that fell for that.
Right.
But she was in Nepal before Nepal, so to speak. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, and that's tripped out because could
you have ever pictured her with Sanetta? Like that would have been crazy.
Sanetta was trying though. Sanetta was, anybody who was around to remember, he was trying.
And in the video that they just did, there was times where he was just looking all at her as she was talking or whatever. And why did that girl decide to go live and do an interview in front of a dirty ass mirror? Like the mirror got all type of fingerprints and motherfucking water splatters and shit. Like, fuck is going on? Like, girl. But anyway, I'm sorry. That shit was bothering me during the whole shit.
Man, that whole thing with her and scamming. Now, I'll be very careful of my words here, but when it hit the news right now, we're not talking about before with the feds. We talking about the other one when it hit the news. Yeah. When you look at the people, the folks who said she scammed them, all the ones that got on the news and all that, you knew what was going on, what Zaza was doing. Zaza was, I mean, she from Oakland, so she come equipped with game. You know, certain areas, certain cities, Chicago, you know, certain places you already know once you hear certain things. And then you saw the people that it happened to. I knew what and a lot of people knew what Zaza was doing. She was going after women who, you know, don't do the traditional, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, So she had a target set of victims she was going after. She used, and she did it to men too. She would use that sex appeal to go after people and target them. And it was funny to me to see how she could just move so effortlessly. I probably didn't say that right, but I'm trying not to laugh.
I feel you.
But it was so funny how she moved so, you know, through everybody. And I'm watching people getting wrapped up and caught up and hypnotized in her, that it was crazy. And everybody would say, you know, nah, you got her wrong, bro. No, she the truth, bro. You got her wrong. And when that stuff hit the news,
I remember that.
I'm sorry.
No, that shit was funny as hell. The news exposed her. We may talk about that soon or whatever, because
and
that
it
shit
was
was interesting.
And that retreat wasn't the only one. Remember, there was a laptop scandal when she conned for a new Apple MacBook, whatever. It was a couple of them with Zaza. I remember these things. Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, it's a couple of things with Zaza, you know, so there's that. And some people, most likely in your chat,
not Nepa keeps all her wigs in an old Air Force One shoebox. I'm dead. Y'all is crazy.
As far as that Judah clown, man, it's like, dude, you really see what he doing? He ain't back nobody up. You know, over the years, we see it time and time again. People jump out the window being Sanetta's attack dogs. That dude, Suey, in the clip you showed with him talking about Sanetta making fun of child abuse, Suey was doing the same thing Judah was doing once upon a time, attacking people for Sanetta. You see it 100 times.
What was that before 2018 though? Because that Concealed Ringleader video was 2018.
I would have to go and check, because I know I got some videos on that dude when he went over to Sanetta's and he started attacking Sanetta's enemies. But my point is,
no, you're not lying, because Suey attacked me because me and Sa weren't cool yet. That was when I was still cool with Hassan and shit.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Judah is nothing special. I mean, like, I don't know what he don't get about this. We done seen this a million times. We done seen him come and go. It's the same thing. I could name them all off, but what's the point?
Right.
He's nothing special. And he's already on the low trying to, if you look in his comment section, he trying to act like he done made up with Nepal. He already trying to creep his way back in over there. All that, oh, I got them up on Sanetta and all that. That's him trying to tug at like Sanetta got a heart, trying to tug at him and trying to say, I'm the one to protect you. Nigga, Sanetta done seen that a million times before. What you got pimped. And that's why in that live that you played, you edit, he kept apologizing to Davion. Oh man, I'm sorry I got you into this. You know, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what you did. That's a goofy who followed you over to Sanetta and y'all sold y'all ass for not.
Right.
That's why you keep apologizing.
I think I took that part out because the video was like an hour and 50 minutes and I condensed it down to like 26 minutes. Because you know how Judah just repeats itself over and over? Right. I'm over that shit. But yeah, that sorry shit, I was like, fuck that nigga. You knew what you did. He knew that it wasn't going to work out good.
Right. He's just hoping though, like, man, yeah, if I do this, you know, I'm gonna run with Saw and I'm gonna be this, that, whatever. And it's like, dude, like, I don't get what he don't. Judah wasn't around for a super long time, but he was around long enough to know That's how Saw moves. Saw moves, see a fool, use a fool. And I don't get it. Niggas want to
Right.
be stars so bad, I guess.
Just want to be
But yeah,
seen. That's crazy. That's nuts. I feel like there's a piece of hair on my face or something. But
but
yeah,
yeah,
that
this was
shit's crazy. It's wow. Like, and then the fact that he thought that like, oh, we weren't gonna laugh at him. Like, nigga, what?
right.
Are you
Oh, they ain't coming
crazy?
after me. They coming after y'all. I would just move out the way. Nigga, what?
We ain't done with you, dude. Like,
Ain't
I'm
done with
not
you by a long shot.
at
No.
all. I'm never getting off of you. You will be in the bin with Saneter and Nepa for forever.
Ever. But that's,
Period.
it was one more thing I forgot. I was laughing so hard, man. That chat, boy. Damn, I forgot. They made me forget. I'm blaming it on your chat because that shit was funny as hell.
What they cutting up tonight. Y'all is
Right.
going in.
But yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to, Queen, you done did your thing on this one. As always, another classic.
Man,
I'm gonna
thank
go
you.
ahead and jump on down. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
salute.
Shout out to you.
Salute to
Thank you
the
for
chat,
coming up.
man.
When you getting
So,
another edit in?
I done got, you know what? It'll be soon. It'll be soon. I
Okay.
know which one I'm gonna
I
put
mean,
up
if you
to.
got shit to do and shit, but I
No,
love
no,
your edits too, because you be going into it. Your graphics is the bomb. So
I got a couple
that's
of them
cool.
already chopped and sliced, and I just gotta put them in sequence. But it'll be soon.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to your chat, man.
They going in.
I couldn't stop
That
laughing.
Guantanamo Bay. Somebody said the Paz wig did 20 years in Guantanamo Bay. That was Tsunami Poppy. I'm dead. Y'all is hilarious.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Be good.
Much
Be safe.
love. Yep, you too, bro. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. Anybody want to come up? Otherwise, I'll get out of here until next time. But hopefully, it won't be a long time. So, anyway, y'all. Y'all going in on her wigs. Dawn dish soap. She need to wash that up. Y'all remember that Dawn dish soap where they washed the grease off of the duck? That shit was crazy as hell. Child, but at the same time, Dawn dish soap can't really, I like Dawn dish soap. I like the platinum one though. But the regular one, it works good, but it don't always get, the stuff off of the dishes or whatever. Cause we have a dishwasher, but I want, I tell my kids like wash it off really good with like Dawn and stuff like that, and then put it in the dishwasher. And then when it comes out of the dishwasher before you use it, you need to rinse it off too. All over again. I don't know. I'm like really weird about shit like that. Cause chemicals, I be scared and shit. Oh man, she's gonna go bald. That shit's wild. But yeah, y'all. Y'all is crazy. Her wig from Temu. Man, I thought it was from Walmart or something. Shit. I'm just saying. Don Lemon. I like Don Lemon too. I like the way that it smells. But we normally get the blue one when we got that. I mean, we get it every now and again. It's kind of like a toss-up. Like whatever's just there, we just grab it. But I really like the platinum one. I feel like it works better. I use palm oil, breaks my skin out. Oh wow. Well, you definitely don't want to use that. And then it's like dishes and you're eating your food off of it. Like, damn, I feel you. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I definitely was looking forward to this live for some days. I'm so glad that YouTube reversed their opinion, on the strike that came through to take away my whole channel. I'm glad that they listened to my appeal. I normally I've been told when you're fighting appeals, the shorter the better, because people that are reviewing appeals, they don't want to have to read like a whole paragraph or whatever. But this time I like tried to sum it up. Mine was like 2 paragraphs, but I broke the shit down. And I was so surprised to go back into my Gmail and see that my channel was up. Like I thought that if I left off of my YouTube account that I had pulled up, I was in the in the studio section. I thought that if I like refreshed or left out, I wouldn't be able to get, you know, the rest of the videos because I was slacking for a little bit there where I wasn't downloading after my live my video or live stream and putting it into a hard drive. But now I have every single thing on all of my pages. I have that shit backed up for days. You know what I'm saying? Look, this motherfucker right here. This hard drive, baby, this motherfucker will save your life, okay? I got a couple of them. That motherfucker's a 4 terabyte one. And then I got an 8 terabyte. I'm finna buy a 12 terabyte one just for like some of my editing things or whatever. I want that to be, bam, I plug it in and I could just drop and pull. That would take a load off of my computer because sometimes with my job, like when I work from home, which I'm gonna be doing soon, so there may be more live streams, more opportunity to edit, but I will see y'all soon. Until next time, y'all. On the way out, we're gonna listen to Moneybag Yo featuring Big Walk Dog and Gucci Man. And the song is called Switches, okay? I be playing songs that bump in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like if it bumps in my ride and, you know, I can really feel the beat, I'll be playing it. So anyway, that's what we're going to listen to on the way out. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And also subscribe to my other channels just in case. Because if this channel goes down, we will be live or dropping content over there, definitely. But I love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Y'all protect these children. Stay you, stay royal, stay uncompromisable, and all that. Much love, y'all. Bye-bye.
Hard to stay focused at the same time, handle this smoke. Can't get tricked out this shit. Some years ago, I was just poke. You ain't even know I was on go. Could've lost it all, never lost hope. Lately, acting fresh, don't need post. I'm a beast, but they calling me a ghost. Fuck around, get your feelings hurt, stick your nose in my business. Nigga, how you mad about my decision? Don't need no supervision. You can't ain't no nigga that done this shit like I done did. I wait, jumped in the game with no feelings, still ain't got love for niggas. Uploaded 1.5, count through it, sitting on the floor. Right now, just added on some more for sure. Stacking up when go. Hey, figure nigga now used to have insufficient funds. I'm smoking gumbo with this bitch, this shit killing her lungs. Don't want no handshake that fake, I bet not hug a nigga. So you could be doing everything right, they still gon' judge a nigga. Fuck, don't keep a gun on me for life, I ain't trying to wrestle with you. Don't want fuck up, you see a cup every time I take a picture. Serious, that drink on me bad. Remember they put me last. Dumbass nigga snaking, so 3 times a week I cut my grass. No, just case it get ugly. What? You gotta keep some stash. How much? It ain't shit to post no money, there go 500 cash. Sending messages through my nigga, she miss me real bad. Misery love company, she calling from my past. Hello, trying to reach out to me. Bitch, you gotta book me. 2-3 million just in jury, you can't overlook me. Even if you try, hey, they talk about you when you got a name. That's the game. Soon as you get some money, they gon' say you changed. On some fine. At first we were like then, but then we grew up.
Oh, and thank you for the donations. I appreciate y'all.
When I said, hey, kill my little dog and that shit broke my heart. Life ain't been the same. Stand on my 10 everywhere I go. Today might be that day, nigga, you never know. Went around the world and put on for my hood. Once I get my word, then it's overstood. Rename the orchestrated the brand, they tried to infiltrate. You might with bread game, but you ain't low boy. If all else fail, I still got real money in the flow board. Spent yours and pressing hoes, now you ain't got shit to show for. Making no noise. I'm knowing you niggas don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you either. Likewise, I don't owe you niggas nothing. I met you through my people, my niggas. Ice on me like glaciers, light up like a strip in Vegas. Dreas, BB hit like lasers, I got commas, punctuation. Pages, pockets fat, my dreads nappy. On the 4 on real cranky. Over here, who said I can't be? Truth be told, you niggas pranking. Been I leave your car running, they bopping in the city. Memphis, pop my shit, I'm getting it. Twist your block, we spin, sprayed it. Go, too much tension in the street, that why these bodies piling. All black, they black out 300, cause a moment of silence. You probably heard that money changed him, he just make it look good. Probably heard that he a hoe and can't go back to his hood. Meanwhile, I'm pouring clothes up daily. They gon' talk about you whether you doing good or bad. I'd rather pull off in the phone and leave them in the past. God know my heart, if I fuck with you, I give you my last.
I'm certified up in the trenches with no recognition. I wipe my daddy in the kitchen, he ain't washing dishes. What you know about the bottom in your pockets empty? That's a hard pill to swallow, keep your Glock extended. Also, you coming from the jungle where they popping pistols, where everybody really with it, they'll rob the killers. Y'all rolling deep, so you ain't worried about who riding with you. 50 people, 50 cars, that's who sliding with you. Ooh, I'm trying to vibe with you, know that we outside with you. Certified without the gram, I ain't gon' lie to you. If I add up all the yams, then this pie's coming. When he put on this shiesty man, he's trying to hide something. I ain't got no big dog or no OG, so you do the speaking. No middleman, cause I'm the man, make everything easy. I got a cousin from the D, he used to slang people. No masterpiece or master thief, they know that mine ain't leak. And please don't violate me, ho, keep everything peaceful. I know an old head would've dropped and he go bang speakers. I push this shit up out of the city where they hang pieces. And if it switches on your glizzy, ain't no aim needed.
He took it to trial, I tried to tell him it was stupid. They gave him so much time and he got weak and he was woozy. Watch the shit you say, the best be listening to the music. And they gon' take your leaves and build a case and try to use it. DA dropped my murder, didn't have evidence to prove it. I think my house is 100 years by who the ghost approved it. He ain't killed nobody but keep rapping about the shooting. Still ain't got revenge yet but keep making up excuses. Cause them drunk so much link that his gut got big as school. Told him quit while he ahead and don't go out like Whitney Houston. He got caught without it, now they robbing him for his rubies. He wouldn't give it up, so he got buried in his cube.